Yeah, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Shout out to Brock working P Hood early in the check-in. But it's Nets at night. We're gonna get into it, man. I wanted to hear from y'all today. I'm gonna talk. I got my shit to say. I want to talk my shit too, but definitely want to hear from you guys today. So let's get to it.
Big fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Yeah. Listen, it's that night. If we talk about, when we came up, when and how you became a fan of basketball, and we're gonna start with that, and we could get into FIBA, what's going on with that. We pretty much covered a lot of that. If y'all been following me in the off season, I've been covering everything basketball when it comes down to the FIBA team, the trades, and pretty much everything that's going on. So I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit tonight because we always talk basketball, and I just don't want to be redundant. But shout out to you guys. I'll start off. I became a fan of basketball. There was no specific day and time. On my block, I grew up on my block, and we used to play. I grew up on the second block, like on where I lived, it was the first block and then it was the second block. So I grew up on a block where it wasn't a lot of traffic. Put it like that. It wasn't a lot of traffic. Yo, shout out to James Guy, man. Yo, listen, man, go subscribe to this guy's page, man. He has a page, it's a platform where you go to his page, and a small YouTuber like myself goes there, and I sub to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes they sub back, but him and his family, the Gype family, they definitely be showing love. So shout out to them, man. Subscribe to their pages as well. He got a dope page. He do that for like 2 hours at a time, or sometime an hour, but he does it daily. Y'all can easily subscribe to him. It's not. I think it's James Gype. James Gype. So shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you, man, for real. Shout out to Brock Work. Shout out to P Hood. And yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you. So okay, I grew up on a block where there wasn't a lot of traffic on the street. So not only did we play football on that block, we played basketball on that block too. So before I could remember the team I was a fan of, I remember being a kid and going outside and playing basketball, playing free throw tournaments. You know, not like that, but just like little 1-on-1s or 2-on-2s or 3-on-3s. Remember having to get out the street while the cars was coming, like car coming. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So I always remember basketball, and I got a love for it. You know what I'm saying? I love the game. I never thought I would probably be a vlogger and just push content on a regular basis or every day or whatnot. But I do remember loving basketball. But the truth is, as a kid, I love football more than I love basketball. I was a big fan of football, even, tried out for the team. I tried to play for my high school team. I got on the team, but as a senior, and I didn't really get no burn. And, I was happy to make it on the team, though. It was an accomplishment for me. And I felt like, I made it because I was nice. I was nice. But what I will say, I learned about professional sports, when you put them helmet and them pads on, it's a different game out there. You got to know how to play with equipment, not just play football, but play with the equipment on. And I was way better as a player without the equipment than with the equipment. And I didn't hit the weights. I didn't take that serious. That's a part of football that you definitely got to take seriously. You got to work out, and part of sports. So I was just this real athletic, fast, but I never worked on, my body to play at peak level. But talent wise, I was great. I wish I would have had a better work ethic. But now when I look back, was football for me? I don't know. Was basketball? Did I ever take basketball serious, like on a pro level? Nah. And not to get now. I wanted to be on some teams. I played on some summertime teams, that type of shit. Like, but never played for my high school team. I never did anything like that. And looking back, I mean, it is what it is. I wasn't looking at it like a career, no shit like that. But to answer the question, I became a fan as a kid. Now, when I started watching the NBA, I was the same time that a bunch of games was coming out too. NBA Live, NBA Showdown. Before 2K, there was a lot of games before that. There was NBA Jam, NBA Live, shit, man. Double Dribble. Y'all know about Double Dribble? Yo, Double Dribble is a good game, yo. A good game. Yo, I'm telling you, that was like a Nintendo game. I fell in love with that shit. That game was wild fun. So, playing those different games, I would like different teams. NBA Streets, hell yeah! Shout out to P Hood. NBA Streets, all of these different games and shit that I used to play growing up. So that's why when people say they fell away because I like different teams, it was because of the games. I like different teams because of the games that I was playing, man. And trust me, man, those games was fun. Now when you look at the games, they look so realistic, and it's like, god damn, like they really, you see if you grew up playing games, you see the improvement in season after season in the graphics. I'm thinking about getting into gaming too. Shout out to my guy Jay. He was talking about playing a Madden tournament. We trying to get that going. There's some guys that's talking about 2K, trying to get that going. I would love to hear you guys' ideas, man. I would love to hear you guys' ideas. And we definitely could talk about it, man. Yo, so Greasy, what's good?
What up, my guy? What up?
Chilla, how you doing?
Shit, right here frying, right here, making some burgers.
Hi, that's what up. Let's keep it going. Let's keep cooking. Yo, I wish you was there yesterday, man. We did a stream last night. It was me,
Yo, I fell
Skane.
asleep like 30 minutes before that shit, bro. I was tired. I
Ah,
ain't gonna lie, I was cooked.
yeah, we gotta do
I
more
was,
so that way, even if you did miss it, we're gonna do it again.
yeah, I was cooked, bro.
Nah, that's what's up. But I was starting it. I was saying, I was explaining how I was a fan of basketball. I didn't really get to the part where I was a fan of the Nets yet. So I guess I'll get there now.
Well,
I was
I ain't gonna
saying,
hold you. When I started being a fan of basketball,
talk to
it
me.
was it was on a game. I forgot what game it was, but this one Derek Armstrong played for Orlando, bro. I,
Okay.
I forgot what game. It
That's
probably
way
was
back. That's way back. We gonna check it out.
You feel
Derek
me? It probably
Armstrong.
was Streets, bro. I don't know which one, but they had this nigga like Kobe on that shit, bro.
Okay.
And then playing ball in the hood and all that. So, and then
Yeah.
my brother had a bunch of trophies and all that. So, yeah, that shit was like second nature.
Okay. So when you say your brother had trophies, you kind of see your big bro playing the game before you. So it was like that for you.
Yeah, my brothers, I watched them do a lot of shit. So they was playing ball and they was into like karate and shit. So
Oh, all right. That's what's up. That's what's up. So you had all right. So yo, Mike, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's
What's
up,
up?
guys? How you guys doing?
We
what
chilling,
up?
man.
What up?
I was telling him about the live last night and how dope it was.
That's not. That's great. Yeah, I had a great time. I was there over 2 hours.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had ended it by mistake. I was trying to leave the stream and I wound up hitting the button to end the whole stream. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize to you guys. Did y'all see that in the chat? Did y'all see me apologize in the chat?
I saw it. I saw it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but it's kind of the same way, Breezy. It was like my block, not so much traffic too. People play football in the middle of the block. Um, my school gates and shit was right in my hood, so we used to like hop the gates and shit, play in the back.
Yeah.
The
Well,
weather
mine
was
was kind of different.
the rims was lowered, so we was out there dunking and shit. So yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's
and
lit.
that was like Kobe, D Wade era. You feel me? Because you know I'm a '90s baby. You feel me? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mine
That
was kind of different.
all right. Talk to me.
yeah, how old you is, Mike? You probably was out.
38, 38. So
Oh shit.
I was
Oh I
born in
oh I
85. So when I grew up, you're talking about a lot of rundown buildings. Like I grew up in Bed-Stuy. So like I wasn't allowed to go to the park after dark. It wasn't until when I turned 5 years old
you
when
Italian?
I moved to Canarsie. Excuse me?
You Italian?
What?
You
He asked, "Are
Italian?
you Italian?"
Are you Italian?
No, no,
Oh,
no. I'm Haitian. I'm
yo,
Haitian American.
you sound Italian, man.
Well, maybe it's because of the
it's the
Brooklyn
it's the it's
accent,
the it's the New York accent. Yeah, it's the accent.
probably. But
Yeah.
I remember
What up, Lee? Bring
basketball. I re- I remember basketball back in '91
Yeah,
when John Sally
hey
used to
yo, hey
come.
yo, hey yo, Mike, this Damon. Um, yeah, I was like 1 years old.
Uh, I was about five. I was 91. I was about six,
That was
and
one.
John Sally used to have tournaments because he grew up in Canarsie. I moved from Bed-Stuy to Canarsie in 1990. So no, 1989, 90. And he used to come every summer. They used to have basketball tournaments at the big park. We used to call it the big park. It was behind my public school, and he used to come and issue trophies to kids whoever won the basketball tournament.
Oh, all right.
And he would come every year, and my dad met him because my dad remembers him playing in the 70s. He went to Canarsie High School, and he went to all the major, public school,
What up, Lee?
you know, intermediate school, high
Yeah, yeah,
school.
yeah. You get me?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Let him
Hold. Wait.
finish. Let
Hold
him
on.
but
finish.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
I
Mike.
gotta. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'll be right back.
but but that's the story. Like he influenced a lot of people to play basketball. Like we had a superstar in the neighborhood that grew up in Canarsie, born and raised, and he influenced a lot of people. But I used to watch basketball on TV. Like NBC used to have basketball every weekend. Every weekend. It would be the Knicks, it would be the Bulls. The Bulls were coming up. You had the Bad Boys Pistons. You
Yeah.
had a lot of good teams. You had Phoenix, you had Seattle.
What year you talking about? So you started watching
The
basketball
early 90s. The
early '90s,
early 90s.
but you never played basketball. Is what you're saying? You never really played. You
I've
just
played basketball. It's just I won't suit up anymore is because I have a irregular heartbeat.
okay,
Okay.
You
okay.
see, I could play basketball. It's just I had a regular heartbeat when I was
All right.
16. Like
All
I
right.
could suit up if I want to. It's just my heart.
No, no,
Nah,
no.
I
That
It,
that
understand
that mean
that,
a lot.
bro. I
Now we
understand that.
understand. We understand that. I was just asking because it's like I'm kind of like
Um.
not interviewing you, but this is what the show is about tonight. So I'm just,
Um.
But hold on, shout to Leak Bremer. He
Yeah,
said, "I
I
grew up
played
with."
for Boys and Girls Club. I played in high school, all that.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
hold
lie.
on. Let me
Yeah,
read
I
this. Let me
definitely
read
play for PAL on PAL tournaments.
facts. Hey,
Hey,
hold
I
on,
yo,
hold on.
remember
Jacksonville
them.
tournaments. Yeah,
Hold on.
them.
I want to get into what Leaf going to say. I just want to read League Bremer comment real quick. He said, "I grew up with Carl Anthony Towns in Jersey. I used to sit with him at the lunchroom at lunch in middle school."
Leaf, stop lying. No, let me
No,
stop.
no, no. Nah, that's Leak. Leak Bremer. No, no, no. Leak Bremer from Jersey, for real.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
He
yeah.
was
League,
playing,
League is
bro.
from
I'm
Jersey.
playing,
Yeah, League is
bro. I'm
from
playing.
Jersey.
yeah. I give him shout out to Leak
Yeah.
Bremer. I give him credit. But what I will say is that I never been in a situation where I grew up close to
Where Carl
basketball.
Anthony Towns went
I
to
never,
school
I
at?
never did that. Huh?
Where he went to school at?
I don't know if League Bremer pull up to the part. I mean to the stream, man. You know what I mean? The link
Word,
right
all
here.
good.
I'm not. Hey, I could give you the answer to these questions instantly. For
Nah, go
me,
ahead, League. Talk your shit.
bro, like I mean, I always like kind of watch basketball seldomly, but when I like really grasped a hold of it, and it was just like everything that I was gonna do, bro. Like at a time when I was a kid, bro. Like I remember the day Jordan got his damn his Concord 11 snatched, man, by AI, bro. That's when I was in. I
Yeah,
ain't
I
even gonna
was
lie,
I
bro.
was
Like
I was probably like 3 years old, bro.
I'm not. I was probably like 3 years old. You a fool? Nah, bro.
Look,
I was about 8 years old when I seen that, bro. The very next day on my block, everybody was doing the Iverson crossover. The very
Yeah,
next day,
everybody
bro.
did.
Like the whole hood, bro. Like we couldn't, like nobody could afford no Concord 11s. This shit was like 400, $300 back then. So we bought the AI. Everybody had AIs. Everybody had questions and answers. The
Right.
very next year, AI jerseys, bro. I was on set. Like he literally grabbed areas, like the areas that we live in. Like if you remember how Brooklyn was in the '90s, bro. So many
I
areas
remember
that's
it.
yeah,
Believe me,
definitely.
I
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Brooklyn in the '90s ain't nothing. Like especially the
Let
Bed
me
Stuy
tell you
area.
something.
Yeah. The Bed Stuy
Brooklyn in the
area.
'90s, going to the West Indian Day parade, seeing the abandoned buildings,
Mm-hmm.
seeing before gentrification. We didn't have no skyline. Like
We
Brooklyn
sure
was
didn't.
bad. It
Yo,
was
yeah. Oh yeah.
bad,
Oh yeah.
very
Brooklyn
bad.
in the
Like,
'90s, and the area that I grew up, this we talking about like the heart of Bed Stuy, bro. Like I'm right
well,
around the
look at.
corner. I'm right around the corner from Fulton Projects.
Well, I'll
Right
tell you
around the corner
this.
from there. Like.
Bed-Stuy, I grew up on Gates and Graham. My dad got robbed for $6. So in 1988.
Six
So it was
dollars, huh? That was
bad.
a lot.
It was
Yeah,
bad. Like,
it
you
was
know the
bad.
movie. Look, you know the movie
Yo,
Do the Right Thing
yeah,
Yeah,
with
with
yeah,
Spike and them.
Spike Lee.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
wasn't filmed far away from where I lived because he did it on Gates and Stuyvesant. I lived on Gates and Grand. That was just
yeah,
down the block from the B-52 bus.
Right.
right. So
And and
for
And
me,
when
it
you
was
saw those abandoned buildings, it was crack neighborhoods. That's what they were, crack
yeah.
neighborhoods.
For
Yeah,
me, it was
yeah,
for my block was Albany Avenue and Fulton Street.
uh-huh.
That's what mine was, bro. Like
I
Albany
remember
Avenue, Fulton
Fulton.
Street,
Oh yeah,
and down and not I say about maybe like a 10-minute, 15-minute bus ride was the very beginning of Clinton Hill. That was Fulton Street and what's
bad
and
area,
and
man.
I think
Oof.
I think it was St. Mark's, bro. That's what some guy by the name of Christopher Wallace, bro, lived, bro. Like that was Biggie Smalls. Like
That's Biggie.
so for the
That's
so for
Biggie.
those of you I don't know, bro, like that's literally like right down the line. Fulton Street is like one of the main streets down the line from Bedford Stuyvesant to Fort to like the Fort Greene area all the way to downtown. All the way to downtown to now, bro. Like, but yeah, Brooklyn didn't have no skyline back then. It wasn't no buildings, but it
Yo,
wasn't
hold
no
up.
great buildings back then. Every area, bro, that you went, bro, you had to tread softly, bro. Especially like, listen, in
Yeah,
them days, but as far as my like love of the game, bro, like the day AI crossed Jordan, bro, like we was hooked because we never saw Jordan get got like that before. Like
uh-huh.
that was the thing. Like we was all led to like a lot of as kids. I'm born in the late '80s, so as kids we was led to believe that Jordan could do no wrong. But when that young
I'm
group
in the
came in,
mid.
yeah. But when that young group came in, well, you talk about Iverson was like the heart of the heart, and then you had Marbury, KG, Kobe, bro. Like, if you think of those names, Vince Carter was one of my guys, bro. Like hey, I thought he did stuff on the court that you don't even see today. So I say from the time I
Vince
from
was that
about
nigga, bro. He was
yeah
clown.
definitely I say from like 1997 from the time Gordon got snatched by AI all the way to like Malice in the Palace was probably the most competitive basketball I ever seen in my life by
I
far, bro. Like
I I would say in my era the most competitive basketball was from 1990 to about probably 2003. 13 years.
okay,
And that would be from the age of 5 to the age of 18. Like, and the game
yeah,
changed so well because back then there were a lot of calls. You see these ticky tack fouls. That
uh,
the refs let the basketball players play back then. It was dirty,
oh yeah,
and you had so many teams that were hungry. That's
oh
how
yeah,
that's how competitive basketball was.
oh yeah, oh yeah, most
You know,
definitely. I would say the era that got me, but because it was somewhat of like a void when Jordan had left for the second time. because when Jordan left for the second time, it was like, all right, yo, who's gonna be basically
I
like the
I
guy,
know who
like
it was.
in the post Jordan era, bro. Like obviously Kobe maxed out a 20-year career. Duncan maxed out a 20-year career. You had Shaq, who was dominant as hell. You had your AIs, you had your T Max, you had all of these players. But I
But
think
back
if when I think of that era, I think of the guys that when they like when they came in the league, that 96 class, they was basically telling Jordan, like, hey, listen, you might win these next 3 titles, but when you done, we need you to get the fuck up out of here. Because we gonna embarrass you, bro. Like if you stay too
well,
long, bro.
that's why
Like
when
if
he
you
came
sit,
back the third time, buddy, he was old, man.
yo,
He
yeah,
was old when he came back with the Wizards.
yeah. When he came back with the Wizards, you saw that like there was a changing of the guard already because these dudes had already ascended as superstars.
Exactly.
AI was already coming off the finals. You had J Kidd on the Nets. You had Shaq and Kobe doing what they're taking over with they three-peat. You
You
had
had
Tim
Nash
Duncan doing
going
his thing
back,
down in San Antonio. You had T Mac scoring
and you had
championships.
Nash going back to Phoenix.
Yeah, yeah. You had Nash just going back to Phoenix, but like around that time, all the way I say all the way up until Madison and Palace, the game was very gritty. It was played
Of
very
course.
hard. It was played. Listen, it wasn't no soft shit like you see nowadays, bro. Like you can't
And it
play up on
wasn't
Curry. You can't. The defenses had a lot more resistances back then, bro. Like when I think of that
exactly.
when I think of that '04 Pistons teams, the Sixers teams when they had AI like the and Matumbo and them. When I think of the San Antonio Spurs teams, bro. Like when I think of those teams, I think of an era, bro. Like this is right around when they started adding zone defenses because basically AI was just killing everything.
Well, I'm just
Yeah,
saying, going back to that '04 Piston team, they didn't have no superstars when they beat the Lakers. And
Lakers,
there was egos on that team because Shaq was on his way out. They
right?
weren't getting along. And remember, Kobe Bryant had that incident with the rapist in Colorado.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
it was like one thing after another. And I knew that once they lost the finals 4-1, Shaq was leaving. Shaq was
Oh yeah, yeah,
gone.
for sure.
And the Pistons, they were hungry. They had Ben Wallace, they had Tayshaun Prince, they had Rip Hamilton, yeah, Larry Brown as a head coach.
They had
It's
Rasheed
like they
Wallace. Don't
they, they
forget
had
that
Cha-
man.
yeah, they had Billups
Chauncey,
too. So it's
Chauncey,
like,
Brett. Yep, yeah.
yo,
you
Ordell
hold on,
Strong,
know,
all of them.
yo, hold on,
They
hold on. Yo,
said
so,
they said they said
hold
Rasheed
on.
Wallace was one of the hardest people to guard, man.
Yo, hold on. It's so greasy. I just wanted to show you this picture. Leak Bremer. You said he ain't see him in high school. This is a picture
No, I
of
was
Leak
playing,
Bremer.
bro. I was
Oh, I know,
playing,
no,
bro.
yeah, I know y'all don't know each other.
I
I'm
was
just saying.
playing, bro.
Yeah, nah. He just how it go, man.
That
He
definitely
He
looked like
said
cat.
I
That
had to
definitely
go
looked
get the
like cat
stats.
right there. I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie to you.
he
Yeah.
just show you. Shout out to
That
my
definitely
guy
looked like
Leak
cat.
Bremer. Hold on, I want to
He
say
said I ain't.
my
He
guy
said
Leak
I ain't
Bremer got the
capping.
clean tie on. Now I'm
Bro went and
saying,
got an old picture of him. You better
and
not
that's
crop
Cat.
top. You better not
yeah, hold
That's
on.
that's
Photoshop
definitely
that,
cat right
bro.
there.
Yo,
That
Leak,
ain't.
nah,
That look
don't
like
front
it's
like Leak Bremer
Photoshop,
not
bro.
clean right there. Nah, he clean with the tie.
That's
Nah, Leak
Photoshop.
Bremer clean right there. Shout out to
Yeah.
Cat.
Bro,
But
the
Shout out
yeah,
to
photo.
yeah, yeah. But to get to the rest of like my love for basketball story,
Bro,
it
the
was like
Photoshop
it was
that shit.
three it
No,
was
I'm
three
fucking with you.
dudes. I say like it was really two dudes that I knew. I was like, yo, I might be actually okay at this game, but when I
Vince was
seen
my
them,
favorite player. I had got 15. Every jersey I ever wore was number 15, bro.
yeah, Vince was definitely one of my favorite guys.
That's
Definitely,
why. That's why I tell you the
I tried to
jerseys
get
that
number
are not.
15.
That's
Yeah.
why I say the jerseys now that I've seen can't compare to the place that I went to. I don't know if you remember this, but the NBA store on Fifth Avenue,
Fifth Avenue, yeah,
52nd Street, and
yeah,
when they were owned by Champion, was the best jerseys you
best.
could ever
Mm-hmm.
get. Because as
That
soon as you
yeah,
walked in
the
that
champion and
building,
Reebok era was real, definitely.
look,
Cause
Yeah,
look, as
champion
soon as
era
you
was crazy.
walked in that
Crazy.
building on Fifth Avenue and 52nd Street, you see
And
the
the
big
Mitchell and Ness jerseys,
basketball
those
and
fire.
you
yeah,
see every jersey, and Champion was the best because those jerseys, when they were stitched on, they never came off.
Yeah, those shits are
Never,
fire. Yo,
never.
I had got a Vince Carter jersey, man, and then I got in a fight. I had blood over my whole front and everything.
Oh man,
Oh man,
Yo,
that's
Yep,
it
that's a
was the
Rockworth. Yep,
heartbreaker
white
right
straight.
there.
it was the
That's a
white and
heartbreaker. Yeah, you was
it
looking
was
all
the
types
white
of
all
bad.
white and the navy blue with the X's on the side, man. Yo,
I got my
Yeah,
net watch from
oh
there,
my
man.
god.
yeah,
That NBA store was amazing. And
yeah.
when I
That NBA
found
store
out
was
that,
great.
when I found out that the NBA closed it up because of the rent and they downsized and they moved to 48th Street, it was like a shock to my childhood because I'm like, how can you get rid of that store? That store was
And it was
amazing.
always there. It was always there on Fifth Avenue, definitely for sure.
And
But like,
52nd Street.
yeah, but like when I got to high school, bro, like the two players that I knew that was gonna make something, bro, like in Brooklyn. The very first time I seen Sebastian Telfair, bro, like live on the court, bro, like
Yeah,
I already knew
he was solid for us.
nobody in our school could guard him. I went to Midwood, bro, like, and we was like, we was
He just was
exactly what we
dealing with a
was.
lot of injuries when he got to the
Yeah,
Nets.
definitely. But Sebastian Telfair, he was one of the first people I seen. I was like, yo, if they let him go off in the league, bro, like, cause he was way too quick. Nobody in my school wanted to guard. It was his last year. It was his senior year in high school. And he played. Everybody just left him open, bro. Like nobody was gonna let him dance with the pill.
I forgot the name of the kid that Jersey. He was from Jersey City in the Brooklyn Nets. Grab. I think what's his name?
Tariq Whitehead.
Nah, he's from Jersey City. His name was Teller. Something Teller. Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm
you
telling you,
mean, no, it's not Isaiah Whitehead.
Nah,
It's
it was
Isaiah.
that's not Isaiah
this when
Whitehead.
they
It's
was
He was
somebody
from
else.
first.
Brooklyn.
This when they
Isaiah Whitehead
first.
from Brooklyn.
This
It's
around the
not
time
Tariq
they.
Whitehead.
Nah, this the first time, like around the first time they got to Brooklyn. His name
Yo,
was
they cousins or something?
Tyshawn.
2012.
His name Tyshawn Taylor or something like that. I forgot.
Tyshawn
Yeah,
Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know who
Tyshawn
you talking
Taylor
about.
played
Tyshawn
for
Taylor.
he
us.
was
Yeah,
from Jersey
you're right.
City and he
You're
got
right.
caught
Yeah,
up
he is
on
from
all
Tayshawn
the
Jersey.
Taylor
drugs
played
and
for
shit
us.
like
Tayshawn
that
Taylor.
Yeah,
after.
Yeah,
Tayshawn.
he
Yeah,
wore
Tyshawn
number
Taylor. Yeah,
41.
Okay.
yeah. Tyshawn Taylor was he was all right. He was
He
good.
wanted the big
He
hoopers
was
out of
solid in high
Jersey.
school, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. In high
Nah, he
school,
was wilding. I watched him play in Jersey City. He was wild for us. Like,
yeah.
He played 1 year for us in 2012.
Yeah.
and then got caught up for
The
drugs and
only
shit.
person that I played against, like, through and through, I never really played against Sebastian. I just kind of saw him live and like in front of my face, and the varsity team wouldn't guard him, so they just let him shoot, and he had like 40-something points. So, because nobody wanted to get their ankles broken, bro. Like, it was just like, all right, you ain't guarding him. But the only person that I really like played against, like 20-20, really was Lance, bro. Like I saw like Lance a lot. I remember when I first met
You
Lance,
got him. He's
he was
still out
about
there.
yeah. Lance was about 6'1" at the time. When I first seen him, all he could
Oh,
really do is like drive
you
and
talk
pass.
about Isaiah Taylor.
Isaiah, who Isaiah
Nah,
Taylor?
his name. I don't know if it's Isaiah Taylor from Jersey
It
City.
might be. It might be Tayshawn Taylor. It might
I
be
think it's
Tayshawn
Tyshawn
Taylor.
Taylor.
Y'all found
Yeah,
him, bro.
Tayshawn
He
Taylor.
right here. You talking about, look, on June 28th, 2012, Taylor was selected with the 41st overall pick in 2012 NBA draft by the Trailblazers. He was later traded to the Nets in exchange for cash and considerations. There you go. You feel me?
What was his name?
His name is Tyshawn Taylor.
Yeah,
Tayshawn
Tyshawn
Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
Lance was the only
Nah,
person that
yo,
I played against
he was nice, bro. He was
every
nice.
single
I don't
time.
know
Like,
what it was. I think he got caught with drugs or some shit like that.
no, they say he did play for Kansas. You're right. Yeah, they talk about his college career. But you say he nice. Look, they go further on and say that he signed with the Nets on July 6, 2012 with Deron Williams. Shit just popped up. I don't know.
He got some
Deron
burn and
Williams ruled
everything.
out
He
for
got
the
a little
final 2
burn.
games
oh
before the
yeah, he
All-Star
came
break.
through with the nigga Darren Williams, right? Oh shit.
Taylor was put into the Nets rotation in his first game in the rotation. Taylor finished with a career high 12 points.
Totally forgot he came in with my nigga Darren Williams.
Uh-huh.
Oh
As
man.
the
That
Nets
nigga in the
defeated the
G League,
Indiana
I think.
Pacers 89-84 in an overtime.
I
on
remember
November
when Darren
23rd.
Williams got here, bro. They was putting him on billboards for wave kick grease and shit, bro. Like,
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on. I know y'all remember this. On November 25th in a loss against the LA Lakers, Coach Jason Kidd asked Taylor to accidentally bump into
Right?
him
Yeah.
because
I
the
remember
Nets
that.
were
I
out
remember
of
that.
Oh,
I
town.
that
remember that.
shit. I remember that
I
shit.
remember that. I
Yeah.
remember that. I
Yeah,
remember that.
when
J
he
Kid got
spilled the
fined for
water,
that.
right?
J Kid
yeah,
got
but now
J
he a
Kid got
real
fined
one
for
for
that.
that. He a real one for that though.
J Kid got fined for that though. He shouldn't have did that shit. They fined that nigga for that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember it, bro. Like, definitely. That was one of the first games. Because J Kid was one of the first coaches we had when we got over here. So like yeah, bro.
And
I
Jay
remember
J
that
Whitehead
shit.
actually
went
solid.
back
He's solid
to
for us. He got
They
us
went
caught
to
they
the
caught him right
overseas.
playoffs.
on camera saying this shit. They was like, yo, come here, come here, come here. He was like, yo, come here,
Yo,
yo,
J
my bitch.
Kidd was solid in the playoffs for us and everything, and then that following year they let him go. You know what it was? Brooklyn was trying to erase all New Jersey history from the fans.
No, not
That's true.
actually. You know why
That's
Jason
actually
Kidd
true.
Yo,
left?
You
hey
don't
yo,
like
if
that.
you look at it, bro, they just started getting back into the like New
You know
Jersey
why,
type
right?
roots, like in the last two
Nah,
because
he
of
wanted to
Kyrie.
be part of the front office too, and they said nah.
Because of Kyrie, that's the only reason why they started going back to the
Nah,
Jersey
nah,
roots.
nah,
Yeah.
nah, nah, nah. It was the ownership. No, no, the
I don't know.
ownership.
It was the ownership. Remember, because we had the European dude and Hove, bro. Like, and when the first couple of years, then they backed out, and
It was
then
Joe
that's when
Tsai
Joe
that
Tsai
started
came.
that.
Then yeah, that's
Joe
when Joe
Tsai.
Tsai came. Yeah. So Joe
Yo,
Tsai was
hold on,
really,
hold
really
on.
kind of bringing that back.
Yo, hold on. Somebody in the comments they asked me what happened to Isaiah Whitehead. That was my guy. He from Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I
they
was
let him
surprised.
go, and he
Yeah,
was across the G League.
right. And he went to the G League, and then they say he went to play overseas. So
Yeah,
I
he's
just
Yeah, he
overseas.
was overseas. That's what I
right,
meant. He was
right,
overseas.
right. I just wanted to answer the comments for
Him
the
and what's his name, Chris
shows.
McCullen.
No, Chris.
Oh,
Yeah, Chris McCullough went
He went
overseas.
Chris
overseas
McCullough,
too.
yeah, he went overseas. But
Yo,
yeah,
Jay, what up,
we had
Jay?
Yo, what's Gucci, y'all?
Chilling,
JJ,
man.
what's good, man? So salute.
Ain't shit.
Yo,
What,
yo,
what I
yo,
Oh,
missed?
yo,
What
good,
y'all
yo.
was
good.
sitting here talking about?
Oh, that was Brock work.
Nah, we was just bringing up some old players just there.
But nah, we was but the show was about when you became a fan of basketball. Then I was going to talk about Fiba and some basketball movies and shit. But you know, this conversation move around. You know how it go.
You already.
Definitely.
But yeah, man. Listen,
Yo, bro, you can hear me?
yeah, I hear you. What's good? Who that? Iceman. What up,
Copy,
Iceman?
copies. Iceman.
Ice, what
Okay.
up, bro?
Yo, yo,
What's good? It's been a long time,
I'm
man. Where
ready
you been at?
for Ben Simmons, man.
Somebody about to
He
cut
said he
this.
came to the Bronx, man, because his grandparents is from here, man. He's yo, man. Y'all gotta believe, man. Y'all gotta believe, man. It's about to
You
get better this
believe?
year, man. I
Nah,
feel
Look,
it,
Ice.
watch
man.
Barry got
Hold up.
something to say. What you got to say, Barry?
Hold on. Ice,
Believe
hold on.
what?
Before Barry go off,
I
Ice.
ain't
Nah,
speak
hold,
this.
listen.
Barry with the predictable programming.
Nah. Hold on. Ice. Salute though, bro. I ain't see you in a minute, but before listen, at my whole stance on Ben Simmons, bro. Like I'm at a percentage right now. I was at 40-something% last time I talked about it when Buddy Brad brought it up the first time, and I'm still at 40-something%, bro. Like we just gotta wait. We gotta wait for the season to start. We gotta wait for all of these, like all of the
Jeff said I'm still at
all of the
40%.
workouts, all of the shit that we seeing on the internet right now with the shootout work, with the shot workouts and
And it
getting in
was
the
just
gym.
one shot we saw.
Yeah, that's all it was, bro. Like, so with like, if they really going off of that, bro, like, bro, I'm listening. I'm still at 40% because I
Nah,
don't
they
want to
I'm
jump.
going off of him
I'm
talking.
going off
I'm
of
at 80%.
But here's the
They
thing,
going
Ice.
off that
Like,
interview.
Yo, but that's the
yeah, but
thing, bro.
I'm not trying
He's
to
part
jump
of the
off the
squad.
porch with it, bro.
Y'all
Like,
gotta leave the Twitter, man.
I'm not jumping off the
Nah,
porch with
bro.
this one, bro.
Yeah,
Because we already know it could go
y'all
left, bro.
following
Like
the
real
Twitter
quick.
narratives, bro. He's part of the squad, bro. Like y'all
I
gotta let go of the
understand
Twitter
That's
that, but
that's
I'm
narratives.
what
We
not
I be
see
jumping
it
off.
saying.
I'm
every
not
day. Like
jumping off the
we know it's
porch,
a
bro.
bet.
Hey yo,
I'm not jumping off the
hey
porch
yo,
with
I'm
this one.
with you, bro.
I
I'm
don't know,
with you.
man.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, I agree, relief.
I'm
I,
not jumping off the porch with this one, bro. Like I'm not. I listen. I'm gonna leave it at 40-something
You
percent,
ready,
bro.
yo?
I'm gonna leave it at 40-something% right now, bro. Like, and that's where it's
Yeah,
gonna
bro.
stay. Like, I can't. I'm
I
not
gotta
jumping
see
off the
him
porch
play,
with it.
bro.
Yeah,
I gotta see him
you
play,
just can't be talking. You
I
gotta
think
do
if
it.
he healthy, we good.
Exactly, bro.
You and your brothers.
I'm not about to just
I think
leap up
Barry is
off the
waiting for him to
porch.
do good, man, to get baptized in the Nets waters.
Believe in Ben Simmons. I believe in it.
That was
I
funny as
believe in it,
hell.
man.
I'm not jumping off the porch with this one. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. Like, but yeah.
Yeah, nah, yo, hold on. Shout out to my guy, Beta, born in the Apple. You see those hoodies, hoodie season coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's the
That's
IG
fire.
scrolling across. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to, get into hoodie season, is the best way to
He
do
said,
it.
I
And I'm not
remember
just saying that
I
just
Nah,
had a
man.
teacher in
this
fourth
this
grade
because
that
my
said
guy,
believe
this
in
dude
Santa
really
Claus.
quality, man. And I'm telling you, I wore some of his threads. Yo, his clothes is so fire. I wore in the web series.
Let me see.
Like,
Let me see.
it's like a web series. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. You got to drop that. Yeah, drop that joint in the comments, bro. Like, 'cause, yeah, hoodie season's
It's
about to be
yeah,
it's
right
about to
there,
come early.
man.
It's about to come early because we had a humid summer, bro. Like, but
That's
right after
fire
Labor
right
Day,
there.
we gonna get some of that nice cold early weather, and then yeah, I'm gonna need some of that gear.
Or rock some New
Nah, those
Yo,
Balances.
hold
heavy.
on.
Them
Look,
joints.
this is look.
Fire.
This one we'll have it. Look,
Need,
this hoodie. Look, you
need
ever had a
some
hoodie
of
like
the
this? This hoodie is so warm. Like, yo, nah, I'm not gonna cap, bro. This shit is warm as hell. Like, you won't even need a coat up until you need a coat. And if you're Brooklyn, you know when you need a coat. You know what I'm saying? And this is a hoodie that'll keep you warm as
I ain't gonna lie, that look like a stick up kid hoodie. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. For real, for real.
nah, nah, it's
That
not
shit,
for that.
bro. It,
It's
it,
not for that.
it got a lot of layers in it, bro. I can see it, bro. Like, you
Oh,
know what I
that's
mean?
tough though.
Nah.
It
It's
is.
not for that. It's
It's
not for that.
a warm hoodie, bro. But
It's
it
a
got a
warm
lot of
hoodie.
And it
layers in
looks
It's
it.
for
You know what I'm
it's
warm.
saying?
like a suede
Yes.
material. I
Yeah.
Yes,
think.
think
It's
warm
a
when you
joint.
think of this
It's
hoodie,
a
He
joint
please.
that
said
you
it
gonna
got hella
sweat it. It's a
layers.
joint that you gonna sweat in, bro. If you heat absorbent, bro, like I'm telling you, you gonna run for like you might run across the street real fast and then start sweating out of nowhere. Be like, yo, damn, this hoodie is man hot. Yo, this shit got layers. If it got like a thermal underneath, bro, like one of them super layers, like inside on the inside of the hoodie, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's one of them stick up kid hoodies, bro. I'm telling you, that's what it
Mhm,
is.
Nah, it's not that, man. I want to
It
say
says not
that no,
that.
no. I want to say that Beta represents nothing but quality. If you want the best hoodies that New York has to offer, a brand that represents trendsetters, a brand that represents quality, a brand that represents warmth inside of the
Bro,
hoodie
it's made
until
out
you
of the same
really get the
material as a
coat.
blanket, bro. Come on, bro. Like I see it,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah, that's yo. I'm telling you, when I tell
Nah,
you
that's
it's
like he
warm,
said a blanket.
yo, bro.
like for facts
People came
though.
up
Come
to
on,
me
you
that I
can't tell
don't
me
even
it's
know
not.
and told me that was a nice hoodie, bro. I'm
Nah, that's your
styling in that.
nah, it's nice, bro. It's nice. I like the suede looking
That's a nice
material.
hoodie though. It
It
is.
is a nice hoodie,
Facts.
bro, but it got a blanky material, bro. Like,
Yeah,
look at the outside layers of the shit.
yeah, he
I'm
made out of
telling,
the blanket. Yeah.
I'm telling you,
but
when you
not,
that's
but
not the
Barry.
but
Hold
no,
up,
no,
hold
but
up.
Oh,
it's what
no, it's fine.
so what Leaf said. When you outside in the public, you don't get that reaction like, oh, that's what that guy wants to do. The type of reaction is like, oh my god, I never seen it before. Can I touch it? Can I? That's it. It's like it's like
Nah,
Hey,
a
yo,
pause
hey,
that,
for
bro.
for it's
Nah,
like I
nah,
don't
that's
Pause.
know, man.
nah.
What can I say, man?
Listen,
It's a
I
magnet for
tell you,
good energy, you know.
listen, if I see old girl right there in the video wearing it, then I'm like, all right, yeah, then it's definitely a go. But like, listen,
Facts, bro.
it's one of them hoodies,
Nah, I
bro. You
fucks with
know,
it.
it's a cold
If he
night,
got
bro.
like,
Like,
if he had like a lighter blue color too, like I want to see if he got different colors
I
like
want
that.
I want to see
Now
that joint in
this is the.
brown, son.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. For now, I know this is the one color that.
if he got a black joint, bro, like, listen,
On
then that's
The
khaki.
that,
black,
bro.
a black and
Yeah,
white
it
hoodie
was
or
black.
a navy blue, like a
Navy
navy blue.
blue, yeah, but yeah, like if you got some winter colors, bro, like then it's gonna be solid, bro. Like navy blue, you got the
A
black
nice
joint.
cream color, pause, but that's nice.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably see me with a hat on the KVN show. You know what I mean? So I mean,
I forgot to pull up yesterday, bro. Like, listen,
oh
listen.
man, we needed you
Hold up,
yesterday, man.
I forgot to pull up yet now because I seen it, bro. I just fell asleep. Yo, listen,
Yeah, it was
this
late.
goes out to all y'all Knicks fans out there, bro. Like, listen, technically it is a rivalry, but listen, between team franchise to franchise, fan base to fan base, this shit is backyard wrestling, bro. Like, don't try to make it. It's basically
Bro, it's a
niggas with,
rivalry, bro.
bro. Listen, but it's basically niggas with.
It's just not the biggest rivalry, bro.
But
You're right,
but
absolutely.
that's my thing,
But
bro. Like, it's
but
basically
but you
like my.
telling me this right now, right? You telling me right now, right? If the Nets met the Knicks in the playoffs, it wouldn't be crazy, bro. Like That that that's
It would,
that's
but
gonna
we gotta add layers to it, bro. Like if we know, if
ain't
we
no
coming into
layers. This ain't no coat, nigga.
Nah,
You
that
can't
shit would be.
add no
it is a cult, nigga. You
nigga.
gotta add
Nah,
layers to
nigga, you can't.
You know why? You know why? Because both teams are gonna find their identities because they hate each other. Well, they don't. Who knows if they hate each other? But they're gonna bring
Not
the
even
best of
that.
their.
You know,
Well,
you know.
I don't even think it's gonna be hate. The hate is gonna be built up by the fan bases, bro. That's all that is, bro. Like
Not
because
even that. I feel as though that Mikel will want to beat them. Like I feel as though if you going up against your teammates, why not want to
Well,
make it?
you know what happens on the
Why not
floors.
try to let it show that you better
right.
than you get what I'm
No,
saying? It
agree,
makes it even
see,
makes it even
shit,
interesting.
but listen, so Greasy, listen, based on what you're saying, I agree with you, but based on what the history of
No,
both
then you add the
franchises,
history behind it, bro. You got
yeah,
the
but no, I
you got
understand that, but listen, where
you
we
got players like Dinwiddie that used to come out even before he left the Nets, like even before they let him go. He was coming out saying slick shit about the Knicks when he played for them. When the Nets players was playing, when Katie and Kyrie was playing, they was popping shit on the Knicks, bro.
they're not. I mean, yeah, they were saying some slick shit here and
Come
there,
on,
but that's
bro. Like, so
listen.
I just put all that in perspective. Like,
I put it to you this way, bro. Like when we was
and then
talking
they
about it,
beat us by motherfucking. They trade our players, and then they beat us by 30, damn near 30 every game. Yeah,
right.
they looking for some type of get
Yeah.
back.
And that's what I'm trying to get at, bro. It's basically niggas
I don't
with
even
two
count
silver
those
medals.
games to be honest.
It's basically like, bro, like what it is. It's basically niggas with 2 silver medals, bro, talking shit about niggas with like 5 bronze medals. You know
Nah,
what I'm
but
saying? Like that's
you
basically
stretching
what
it.
it is.
You stretching
It's,
it.
That's basically what it is, bro.
Nah,
Like yo,
competition is
Greg. Yo,
competition,
like
bro.
no, bro, you flexing, bro, like a mediocrity, bro. That's what you doing.
Non-competition is competition because you gotta look at it. Look, it's a new era in motherfucking for the Knicks because they got Brunson and they team made it to the playoffs in the second round for a long time, and then you got the Nets. They traded away star players and they thinking that they want to go back to the playoffs. So I think it's it's a big deal, bro.
I mean,
I'm gonna make this statement. I
it
don't
is a
care.
bit.
I don't.
Nah, I'm not saying it. Listen, like technically, it is a big deal. But as we stand right now, this shit is backyard wrestling, and we all know it. Like, come on, bro. Like, we listen. This
It's just
shit
in
is.
like no heavyweight match
It's
down.
a
Like,
mid off, bro. Like, that's what it is, bro.
that's what you saying basically. Like it ain't heavyweight.
Bro. It's a mid off because, bro, neither franchise has hoisted no trophy of no association since the '70s, bro. This is just facts.
But you
That's
ain't
all
gotta
it is.
be holding no
Yo,
championships to
without the
have a
hype, bro,
rivalry,
I
bro.
think Cam Thomas is better than R.J. Barrett, bro.
Oh shit.
He
Cam
Oh
start
shit.
Thomas
going
is better than
ham.
R.J. Barrett.
Oh,
I
we
said
starting
it.
shit today.
I said it.
Bet.
I said it.
We starting shit today.
Oh
Yo, I
shit.
see
We starting
R.J.
shit
Barrett.
today.
Yo, I see R.J. Barrett in the Fiba.
Go
We
on, go
starting
ahead,
shit.
go ahead,
We
talk your
starting shit today. Get them orange and blue
Cup
niggas up in here, bro.
inconsistent, bro. Inconsistent. I don't see
shit.
Cam.
But make your case, go. I want to hear what you
I'm gonna
saying.
stand by that, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
let's get them
yo,
blue
I
and
was watching the
tangerine niggas up
game.
in here, Ice man. Come on, man. Let's word up. Let's get them up in here, man.
Watching the Dominican Republic Canada game, bro, and R.J. Barrett, bro. I don't know, man. It's like it's up and down with him, but and I was just sitting looking at the game, and I'm like, yo, Cam Thomas is not that though.
Nah, the Dominican team could hoop, bro.
Yo,
Like they got some
play
hoopers.
ball,
They
bro.
got some hoopers over there, bro.
Them
Like
niggas black too, bro.
yeah, like I'm like, yo, these niggas is cheating. They ain't even from the country, bro. Like what the hell? I'm like,
Yo,
come on.
I was expecting
ball,
the L,
bro.
bro, but R.J. Barrett, bro, like I don't understand the hype, bro. I really don't. It's inconsistent.
It's a lot of
all in his
people
head.
that don't. It's a lot of people that don't. I'll tell you this. Listen, coming out of Duke, it's people that thought Cam Reddish was way better than R.J. Barrett, bro. Like I'll tell you that for sure.
Cam Reddish ain't get the
Cam Reddish just ain't get the shine. Yeah, he
not
just
even that. He got playing time.
You know, the thing about it is if they put a Knicks stamp on you. Yo, even Theo Pinson when he was on the Knicks, they was hyping him up. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, bro. So it's like
he
was on a few teams,
they're
right? He was on
gonna
a few
overrate
teams.
you, bro. It's like
listen,
I've seen enough of R.J. Barrett, man. I've seen in
But
the
here's the thing about the Knicks. Here's the thing about the Knicks that we know, bro. Like offensively, they basically doing what they want to do because Tom Thibodeau is a defensive coordinator, bro. He the Mike Shanahan of the NBA, bro. Like he gonna build some caskets out there, and there's a lot of dudes on that roster, bro. Their career's gonna be shortened, bro. Like if he's still playing them 40+ minutes and running with the same 8-man rotation.
Yo,
But the thing is,
but chainsaw to your neck, bro. They say Cam Thomas or RJ Barrett. What you gonna say?
I'm keeping Cam Thomas.
Cam
I'm keeping Cam. I'm keeping
I'm
Cam.
gonna keep 10, but
See,
I think right now,
I'm not even entertaining it. I'm keeping Cam.
I'm keeping Cam for sure, and I'm taking that chainsaw, and I'm
right now, bro.
Hold on.
RJ more of a solid player than him. He could play better defense than him. And all that.
Hold on. Let me.
I think RJ Barrett just got a bigger role, bro. That's all it is.
I could say he a better scorer than him. I don't know about play. RJ.
I'm taking Cam Thomas, bro.
Hold on. Let me answer. Hold on. Let me answer this.
Bro.
Let me answer this question.
Nigga got like 100 minutes in the NBA.
Right.
And what he doing them 100 minutes though?
Exactly.
Right.
I don't know, bro.
Trust me, he scored 1,000 points.
You saw the games, nigga.
He could have scored
Stop
1,000.
playing.
Bro,
I don't know, bro. He can play offense, but he can't play defense at all, bro.
Nah, I disagree. But hold on. Let me get to why. Because we could discuss this. But I only said that to say shout to Brock Work. He goes, first off, I'm gonna keep Cam Thomas, but I'm gonna get to the answer after the question. He says, why no Nets fan ever rebuttal the Knicks when they bring up Boston sweeping us in the first round, but we sweep them in the first round? Shout to you. And I did that on the KVN show, but again, like I said, a lot of the times you gotta realize as a Nets fan, I know what they do. They think because they talk louder, they making more sense. Fact is that when you read between the lines, you see how real it get. And again, this is what I'm gonna bring up again on KVN 11 o'clock on Saturday. Pull up Brock Work. Need fans like Brock Work in the comments. Now,
definitely, bro. We need all hands on deck, man.
Right.
Shit,
shout this
our whole city gonna stand up, bro. I told niggas.
Yeah, exactly. Shout the Leaf, man. Listen, again, so greasy. The reason why I'm picking Cam Thomas, and again, first off, I disagree with that. And the reason why is because I said on the other screen, is if they felt like he ain't playing no defense and he was just a scorer, he would have left with that package with Joe Harris, Seth Curry, and Patty Mills.
Exactly.
If that's what the case. And I'm only saying that to say I think that's what's consistent with the Brooklyn Nets. If he was that bad a defender, like he had a whole interview saying he could score the ball 25 if he was the man. And again, we don't need him to be priority on the defensive side of the ball. It's not like he has to be that guy.
You know why they kept him, bro? You know
why they kept him?
The reason why they kept him, right? You don't got no big draft picks. You got draft picks like
I can't hear you, bro. I hear you.
Yeah. You sound like you're in the back.
You can hear me? You can hear me now?
You good.
You got all these. They got certain draft. They don't got their own draft pick. Cam, he's your only real draft pick that you drafted, and it's like with the biggest upside.
Well, what about Claxton? What about Claxton?
Claxton already in his money year, bro.
Okay.
He already in his money year. I'm not looking at him like that. I'm looking at him as a solid starter. I can't look at Cam as a solid starter yet because he haven't been a real starter yet for a season. So what I'm saying is, if you got all these players that can play defense and do all the shit that he can't do, well, you might as well just surround them around those type players. And
I think that's the game plan. I think that's
the game. That's what I'm saying, though. I'm not saying what I'm saying is he's a better scorer. But as a better player than RJ Barrett, I don't know, bro. RJ Barrett can give you RJ 20 points, probably 8 assists.
Nah, bro.
I seen it, bro, in the playoffs. He was doing
that, but he'll do that. But then let's say game 2,
I'm not
do
saying
that.
I'm not saying that. Cam would give you certain amount of points, but he'll make a bad mistake at the end of the game.
So all right, so let me get wait. Let me get this straight. So you saying all right? So anybody in here that agrees the way our roster looks right now, the way our roster is constructed, who does it seem more like it's built around? Does it seem more like it's built around Cam Thomas or Mikal Bridges?
Matter of fact, I think it's just more of like a team oriented like
Well, Mikal Bridges, because he got more
offense,
experience.
but you know that they building Mikel is the face, bro. Like
Okay.
that's the way it looked like it's going. The twin, you got Mikel and the
Because
twin,
I already told people
and it
how I
seemed
look
like
at
Cam
Cam
Thomas.
Thomas. The
It
way I'm
seemed
looking
like
at the way I'm looking
he
at Cam Thomas, bro, is like how Vinny Johnson was on the Pistons, bro. It to me. That's what I see him. That's how I see
Nah,
him
bro.
maxing out right now. Like I don't
he's
know
a
what his
good
ceiling
he's
is
a
after that.
nah he's I think he's able to be an all-star one day, bro, with his scoring ability, bro. But I just don't think it's yet. You feel me? Now if they throw him in the starting lineup and nobody could stop him, then it is what it is. Because you
Well,
got all
I
deep.
would say give him starter minutes, bro.
Because
Like
you got a
give
whole bunch
like
of defensive players.
okay, is he gonna be the premier 6 man off the bench for us, bro, coming into the season?
Him or Dinwiddie, I think that position might change. The only those two positions change. I think Ben Simmons is really gonna be the starting point guard, bro. I really think so,
I
bro.
think so too.
I really think so because
I
they
want
trying
to
to
agree
run it.
with it.
They trying to run. They trying to run and run and gun and also attack the basket. And the only way you could do that is with Ben Simmons and Nick Claxton, bro.
I think the best thing to do is bring Ben Simmons off the bench and bring him along with the second unit, bro. So that way we have an advantage when we put him in the games against other second units, bro. We have an advantage right
You
away.
gotta see in minicamp, bro.
Nah, I think we
If
need
he
Ben. I
talking
think
like
we need Ben
he
Simmons
healthy,
defending of it.
you gotta see in minicamp and training camp, bro. Because if he talking like he healthy, he might. If he could go in and win the starting point guard job, you're not gonna pay him all that bread to be sitting on the bench, bro.
That's what I
I
keep
Yo,
mean,
telling
yeah,
him.
you
man.
I'm
not. I
trying to
mean,
tell you
but
some
That's
shit,
at
what
the
I
bro.
keep
same
telling him.
time,
I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you,
bro.
he not.
look,
If he healthy, bro, he not even gonna want to be on the bench, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you,
I
man. He's
understand.
gonna break
Nah,
out, man. I'm telling
Greasy,
you.
I understand you. But here's the thing: he's coming off a back injury. Most of his game is predicated on his athleticism.
I understand, but
So
if he
my thing
telling
is
niggas,
like,
if he telling niggas, I'm about to
why wouldn't you
kill.
bring him on slowly, bro? Like, and then let the five starters from the
I'm
previous
saying
year.
though, if he telling you, bro, he been out the league for 2 years, bro. You had enough time. He's saying I'm good now.
I mean,
He's not gonna say
he
that
did
unless
play
they gave
last
him
You
the
year,
get
bro.
what?
ball.
Like, but
Yeah,
he did play last year, bro.
when
Like,
his
well, I
back,
mean,
but when his back fucked up, his points started going up. As soon as that shit happened, his back fucked up.
right. But here's my
Yo,
thing, bro. Like,
somebody in here said Dinwiddie shooting guard, bro. I don't
That's what
know,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Dinwiddie shooting guard or starter?
Dinwiddie or Cam Thomas. I'm telling you.
listen, I'm all right with Dinwiddie playing off the catch, bro. Like, but here's the thing: if he playing off the catch, I think that's more reserved for Mikal. We have Mikal to play off the catch because a lot of his offense is a give and goes, playing a lot of motion and everything, and he runs around like he'll run around the screen,
That
slip it back screen, and
exactly.
all of
Listen
that.
to yourself, bro. You could use him like a Steph Curry. Just keep moving him around, bro.
Yeah, just keep moving
You
him
get
around because he
on
plays.
offense. You
Yeah,
just
he
move
plays
him
well without
around,
the
bro.
ball. But
And they said he's
You know
working
what I
on.
think they're gonna do?
They said over Team USA, he's been working on nothing but spot up shooting. So you know he's trying to shoot everywhere now.
right. Yeah, of course. Here's the but. Here's the question mark in the whole thing. Do you want to have more firepower coming off the bench with Ben Simmons and Cam Thomas, as opposed to starting Ben Simmons and needing Cam and messing around and needing Cam Thomas? Like,
Hey
because
yo,
I
what's
think
been the
Ben
next
Simmons and Cam
problem?
Thomas coming off the bench, bro. Like, I
What's
think
been the
just them
next?
But
two
remember,
alone.
they got
What,
Royce O'Neal too. They
what's
got
been the
Royce
next
O'Neal off the
problem?
bench.
Next problem last year was always starting off slow in the beginning of the games, even with
Right.
Katie and Mikal Bridges. They always started off slow in the game. If you can keep your best defense on the court first, and then you got a hell of a backup defense with all them, man. Listen, bro, you might as well keep. You might as well.
Bro,
So
there's a lot of dudes on
but
this
here's the
squad,
thing:
man.
with our backup defense, we talking about Ben Simmons,
He's a starter, bro.
DSJ.
DFS.
I'm just talking about potentially, bro. Like, let's just say, for instance, bro. Like, all right,
I think it's crazy. No matter what lineup you about to say, it's gonna be
No. Look, all right, but let's just go with this. Our starting five is the same starting five that we ended the season with. Boom. So now think of the names that you got.
One of them guys got to get out of the starting five, bro.
Okay, all right, but you got listen. Let's just
you
go with
add
that
more scoring power, bro.
Get DFS out of here.
I understand that, but listen, you said get DFS out of here. Nah, I understand
you said somebody got to get out the starting five. It's him.
Nah, it's I'll take Dinwiddie out before I take him out, bro. I ain't
gonna
lie.
DFS is a brick.
Him and
He was
Dinwiddie.
on the worst shooting.
I'm telling you, he probably get traded, bro.
Listen, he might get traded, but here's the thing. We just going off of, bro, like hypotheticals.
Yeah, you're right.
But the thing that the thing that we're like everybody could be more having high percentage on is just the same lineup where we ended the season with.
Hey, yo, I don't want to see that lineup.
I don't want to see it neither. But like, let's just put it. Let's just say, for instance, bro, like that we just going off of question marks right now, bro. That's all we going off of. So you got DSJ, best one of the best point of attack defenders at the guard. You got Ben Simmons coming back. You got Cam Thomas. You got them all, bro. Like you like outside of the start lineup that we ended the season with. These are the three names that you got coming off the bench.
You know what somebody said though? The best thing would be to give Cam Thomas minutes so everybody else can eat. Because if he need to eat, if he gotta be one of the main scorers, bro, he gotta
come off the bench.
Yeah, no, he gotta be in the starting lineup so you can mix everything up in the bench. Because if he come off the bench,
I was about to say that too. He could interchange with them with.
But my thing is,
right? That's what they're gonna do.
Here's my question to y'all. With Ben Simmons coming off the injury that he came off of, right, and everything that's going on with him, with Cam Thomas going off in the games that he went off against, but do you really want them playing against starters right out of the gate, bro? Like when they Cam Thomas. Do you really want them playing against starters right out of the gate? I'm asking y'all.
You don't think Cam Thomas, right, and Ben Simmons, right? Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons, Mikal Bridges,
the twins, and Claxton.
Yo, that is a crazy lineup, bro. That's so versatile.
I was about to say that, bro. That's tough.
That's crazy.
But you still got Ben Simmons. But you still got Ben Simmons and Clax on the court, bro. That makes the defense easy.
Because look, you still thinking about the Ben Simmons that played last year that they had coming up, giving ball screens at the top of the key and fading down to the paint. He never did that. Like, he never was that type of player to always do that, bro. And now him and Jock Vaughn, I think they got a better relationship because he was talking about how I read an article where he was talking about how Jock Vaughn and his relationship was fucked up because he thought he was lying about his injury type shit.
Right.
So he told him he wanted to be point guard. And the Ben Simmons that I seen in Philly, he just attacked the basket, bro. Or he passed.
Yeah. He always got both feet in the paint. He always attacked the basket. But the Ben Simmons that's coming off an injury.
You can't say, yo, you're gonna clog the plane up because him and Joel Embiid did it. He big and he stayed out there.
I mean, but Joel could shoot a little bit.
Yeah,
Joel could space out a little bit.
He'll pop out, but in the playoffs, bro, he play in the paint, bro.
And the shooters made Ben Simmons shine more than Embiid.
Ben Simmons
exactly. The shooters definitely made Ben Simmons.
He had the most 3-point assists to Seth Curry in the league, bro. Like it ain't like he was just like an ass passer or he couldn't make the right reads. He made all the right reads.
And
listen, and with that being said, bro,
now you can't make if you froze and make a layup and you dealt with some confidence shit because your coach called you out, and it get different when niggas calling you out in a playoff, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. But listen, now based off of what you said, now Ben Simmons in terms of driving, kicking to the 3-point shooter is one of the best passes. I get that. Now that's one reason why you would want to start him with Mikal and Cam. However, bro, but however, Once you get in more half court sets, this is where Ben Simmons is going to start to get challenged.
All right, but
Trust me.
this is where you want her to make those mistakes, and then you could sub them out. You get what I'm saying? That's why you got a backup point guard.
I don't know, bro. I
That's why
think
you
he
got a
did
backup
fine,
point
bro.
guard, right? And Dennis Smith Jr. That's where other players come in to help. You feel me? Like,
I mean,
I think he
listen.
did good,
or you
bro.
could,
On
or you
10%.
could, or you could always switch. Like, you could put him and Dinwiddie in at the same time. You could put one person on the bench. You could always put a
I
different
don't
person.
like him. I don't like him and Dinwiddie on the court together, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Nah, I said you could switch. You could switch them. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, you could switch them,
you
bro.
could.
But
The
I
Nets
think,
got 3 point guards basically. You
yeah,
could
yeah,
take.
yeah. But listen, having Ben Simmons on the ball, that's not a problem for me. It's just about who he's gonna like, who the other team is gonna have on the
And
court. Are they gonna have their
let's
starters,
see
or
if
are they
he
gonna
try
have
to
their
shoot
bench?
this year. We
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
all that hypothetical, but if he working on jump shots and all that shit, and you never know, man.
I think he should be able to. I think, listen, he should be. Listen,
And
if
then
he
you talk
working on,
about Nick Claxton. I watch nothing but.
if he working on areas of his game that he should have been working on years ago, I think he should. I think this is one of the reasons why he should come off the bench. You
And
got
then
more
you talk
confidence.
about Nick Claxton, bro.
Nah,
You
You
been
bro.
got
watching
more
all of Nick
confidence,
Ben
and bro,
Simmons
you
Claxton
off
got
the
more
videos?
confidence
bench,
against.
yo?
Ben Simmons is going to have more confidence against a bench than against another
Nah,
team's bench
bro.
than he does
Nah.
the starters. Trust
I,
me.
I respectfully disagree. That dude's confidence on the
He's a
floor ain't
pat on
four
the
for
back
sure.
player. We know this.
Nah, bro. He was injured, bro. He had a back, and it's not like these dudes been playing basketball since 2 years old. It's not like he forgot how to play, bro. The dude had a back injury, bro. That's what it is. It's as simple as that. That's why it's like
Yeah,
I don't fall for the narrative.
Hey, yo, let
listen,
me
you
tell you
mentioning
something.
all facts, but if coming off that back injury, you want to see how he could come along, bro. Like, so bringing him off the bench is not a bad idea. If you want to make him a starter later on in the
Hey, yo,
year, bro, that's fine.
How
Because
long
if
you
you bring
think?
him off the
Hey,
bench,
yo,
you're gonna take
how
minutes
long you
away
think
from
he been in
DSJ.
rehab, bro?
What's
You
that?
said what?
You do know, right? You do know the surgery was last year, right? And then
Yeah. I know
all right,
surgery was
nah,
less.
but listen, you gotta listen to this though. He ain't when he re-injured his back, he ain't have to have another surgery.
Right. He
You
didn't.
feel me? When he first got back to the Nets, that the end of the Bucks, that shit when the Bucks, when we lost to the Bucks, he had the surgery then, and then the following season, I think he tweaked something in his back, and then a knee injury or something like that at the same time.
Yeah,
Both
something like that. Yeah. I remember it
both of
was
them
a
shits
knee.
was
Yeah,
fucking with him
something.
at the
Yeah.
same time. And
So
then
Right.
they was
hold on.
like,
Yo,
then they asked him. They said, "You want surgery again?" And they checked. He never needed surgery. So it's like a whole year now. He just been working on getting his back right and making sure he healthy, bro. You
Yeah,
got.
and I respect that, bro. But here's the thing: in terms
I give
of
it
the
credit.
way,
I
no.
I
think
give
they
you the
good
credit.
with him getting
Hold
15
on,
points,
but you
15,
got to
16
realize the
points.
starting lineup that we just came out of this season with, they only played 28 games together. You want to
That's
have them
cool.
build more chemistry together, and then have the bench players like
Bro, Ben Simmons was
work.
there. Ben Simmons started playing. You don't remember that half court pass? That
Oh,
half court pass he gave to
yeah, I
Bridges?
remember that, bro. He
But
made it to
but yo,
I
Come
remember
on,
the first
he
two
get.
games. I remember the first two games when he did play, when we got that lineup that we ended the season with
That
Dinwiddie,
half court
McHale,
pass.
and
Talk
Cam.
about
but
it.
look though, the
Come
end
on,
of
Yeah,
bro.
that
You can't.
Talk
but
about
listen,
the half court pass. I love it.
hold on, look though.
Ben Simmons
The
was
end of
better.
that
Yo,
season
that's
was
my
just
guy.
what we
So
had to
Breezy,
do
my
though.
guy for that.
The
That was
end
But
of
you got to
that
remember.
season.
come on, bro.
Hold
That
on,
was
Hold on, look.
not too many
Wait,
Ben
players.
Simmons.
hold on.
Ben
The end of
Simmons
that
was much
season,
better with the shooters, bro. Like when Joe Harris was on the court, that's when it looked good, bro. Like, but
Nah,
now
but
I
look,
understand.
but
I
but y'all
understand.
not realizing the end of that season was just what we had to do because we was in like our back
exactly.
against the wall. Right now, we got a
Word.
whole preseason. Everybody fighting for their spot. It should be whoever
And
Exactly.
at that
is up.
time, bro, you gotta remember they ain't even have no plays. They
Yeah,
they
that's what
still
I'm
was.
saying. They got a
We
whole
was running,
preseason now. It's
bro. You
about
gotta remember
who's
the Nets
best.
had one of the one. I think they was like 1 or 2 in ISO scoring. Like,
ISO scoring,
you
yeah,
feel me?
definitely.
If it wasn't Kyrie, it was KD. Everybody, it was. They all said it. It's like it's in crunch time. Is like everybody get out the way. It's Kyrie or KD. So
Yeah, basically.
you was relying on either a 3.0 or a few
Or
something,
mid range, yeah, or KD
something at
mid
the end
range,
of the
yeah,
game. Now
yeah.
you don't know who it's going to. You feel me? It could go to Mikal. It could go to Cam Johnson. It could go to another scorer. Or, you feel me? Like so.
I think. Listen, in terms of the half court set, if we stagnate, bro, I think we probably gonna run to Cam Thomas and
But
see
I
if he
think
can get
that's
us
why.
out of jams.
I think that's why Nick Claxton working on his mid range and his 3-pointers now. Because if he could open the floor too, you ain't got to worry about.
So hold on, yo, so greasy. This is my fan theory for us being successful, because KD and Kyrie, they were 30-point scorers, you could say. Now we don't have that. We got 20-point scorers. I think we got a 20-point scorer in Cam Thomas, Mikal Bridges, and Cam Johnson. I think Royce O'Neal could give you 10. I think DFS could give you 10. I think Armani Brooks, somebody could give you 6 to 9 points. You know, I think Clax is going to give us a double. 14 and 10. Which I think about Clax for 14
I think
points.
Clax could give us. Yeah, Clax could give you 15 and 10. Yeah.
Yo, I think we underrate him so much, bro. He hasn't even hit his peak yet, bro. Dude, what is he? 23?
15 and 10 is good. I like 16.
I think 15 and 10 is solid for him, because the thing is, he's gonna be battling. He gonna be battling a lot of muscle, bro. Like, because
that's what I'm saying. I don't think Claxton underrated yet, bro. He ain't underrated yet, bro.
Yo, for his age,
I think he underrated for what he brings, bro. Like, in terms of his speed at the center position, bro. Like, and his athleticism. Like, I don't think
banging it on the ball, getting them beats head.
It's not too many fives in the league.
Underrated. He's definitely underrated, because people still be saying, "Yo, we need a center. We need a center." When we got him,
you know why?
Yeah. He definitely underrated. But the thing with Clax is, bro, how many? My thing is, like,
he said this shit would have never happened if we had KD.
Listen. Here's my question, bro. Like, how many? No. Real quick, here's my question, bro. Like, how many centers, bro, in the league can you trust to switch out to these fast ass guards, bro?
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Nah, he different. Him and what's his name from
you
the
did not just say
Grizzlies.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
He could.
That's what I'm talking about from the Grizzlies.
I would have said Evan. I would have said Evan Mobley. I think Jaren Jackson.
What? Evan Mobley cannot guard no guards. Come on.
Nah, Mobley is legit.
Nah, he can't guard too many guards,
bro. Jaren Jackson Jr. could guard 1 through 5, bro. Trust me. That's why he got
not all 1 through 5s, bro.
But
not all.
Triple J is elite. So
bro.
But he definitely could guard 1 through 5. But I don't think the whole.
I guarantee if
Mobley's not guarding
there, I think,
bro, if he had to deal with Joker all night, bro, like, come on, bro, he is sunning that nigga, bro. Like, stop it. If he had to deal with Joker all night, bro. If he had to deal with Joker for a whole game, bro, like, do you really trust that, bro? I don't.
I mean, he could get physical with him, though.
Who, Claxton?
Yeah.
Nah.
The only thing with Clax is he got to
pull.
I'm talking about Triple J, bro. If you putting Triple J on Joker for a whole game,
it depends if they run. Bro,
nobody can stop Joker.
Because I seen Joker when he played against Nick Claxton.
You putting Triple J on Joel for a whole game?
I don't know.
All right then.
If he adjusts, he could make something happen. But it's like,
we ain't put Claxton on Joel for a whole game. We was
but the thing is, Claxton plays the 5.
They was trying to do everything to stop that nigga. They was doubling, tripling. They was punching him in back of his head and everything, bro.
Yo, bro, he was in MB's head, bro, and he hasn't even put muscle yet. He got more heart than him. That's the most physical
I ever seen the Nets play Philly, even before when they first hated him, bro.
Ever. They just turned on the physicality just out of nowhere. Mad
niggas trying to kill Joel out there.
Mad skinny niggas just trying to be brolic and shit out of nowhere, bro. Like, I'm like, all right, this shit ain't gonna go good.
But as far as Cam Thomas, bro, playing the 2, y'all gotta understand, like, it's like high school, bro. Like, when you going from sophomore to junior, you coming with a whole new mentality. Like I already learned from
No,
my
you might
mistakes
get, like I
sophomore
said,
year.
you might get your
So he
next.
might be playing defense this
Yo,
year. You
we
never
got a
know.
bunch of
You
Yeah, they
might
got
get your next
dudes on
star.
the team.
If you put him
Cam
in the
is the
starting
only
lineup,
true
you might
bucket.
get your next star, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, Cam is the only true bucket, bro. Like for sure. But the thing is, you want to make your offense easier, bro, by playing elite defense,
That's why
bro.
you
And
put Ben Simmons, bro, because Cam is a good scoring guard.
But that's the thing.
If you
Everybody
get
keeps talking about his deficiencies, but the rest of the team hopefully gonna pick up where he lacked. That's what the team is. But he's the only true bucket on the team.
Nah, him and
that I mean,
Mikal been a bucket, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
well, listen, we talking about somebody that could create their own shot, bro. Like, but it's nobody on our team better than Cam Thomas.
As
As
a
long as
shot
he believes in
creator,
his team and his
as a shot
teammates, Cam
creator,
Thomas,
yeah.
you'll be good.
As a shot creator, bro, there's nobody better
As
on
a
our team than
scorer.
Cam Thomas. As a scorer, bro, like Mikal is getting unlocked right now, bro. Like Mikal could put up 26 and plus, and nobody had him putting up 26 plus.
I just say
already said him the
Mikal more
other night.
efficient. He's more of an efficient player looking to get to his spots more. And
Yeah, I think Mikal is unlocking areas of his game, bro.
Cam just be everywhere. It's like he think he think
Cam,
he Kobe.
Cam as a scorer, bro. Like I think, bro, is
he think
leaps
he Kobe,
and bounds.
bro.
I think he leaps and bounds. Wait, like
him and Kyrie, he got that from Kyrie too. He got that
and
attitude.
And KD, yeah, definitely.
Yo, the boy was already a bucket. Then he got to work with Kyrie and KD every day.
So you gotta. I think
in his head, he think
you got
he
no
God.
choice to start him. Or
He said in his head he think he God.
Word. He was talking like he said, yeah, I learned a lot from them, but that ain't mean nothing. I was like, oh, this nigga.
That ain't mean nothing. I'm
like,
damn. I'm like,
you heard that, right? I was like,
yeah, he did throw that in there, bro. I mean, but listen,
some shit. They asked him a crazy question like, how much did they help you with your game? Did you like do this?
I remember that question.
This, that, and the third, but it ain't really.
It wasn't nothing. It wasn't
I
was like,
I've been
bro,
doing this type shit.
Nah,
I was
that's confidence
like,
right there.
I mean, I guess when you score 3 straight 40-point games, bro, and before your 21st birthday, bro, like I guess listen, it's more valid to say it. Like, it is what it is. My whole thing is,
y'all remember that game we played Dallas that he missed a tipping, Royce missed a tipping, and it was just KD and Cam Thomas going back and forth. That's how I want to see Cam Thomas. Like, he don't really need the ball in his hands. Like, it's like, all right, we need a bucket, go to him, and he was hitting them shit.
No. What game is that? What game is that?
You talking about the Dallas game.
That Royce O'Neal, he missed the tipping versus Dallas. We was playing over there in Dallas.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So, and did Leafs talking about a Denver game? You talking about the road game or we was home?
No, it was a road game.
No. Hold on. It's two different games I don't want to go to.
Oh, the road game is the one we came back and won the road game. The other game
that was the
home.
we was in Denver. That was road game, right? And so the one you Iceman, the one Iceman talking about, the one versus Dallas, you said, right?
Yeah.
That was home or away?
No, that was away.
That was the one we won.
Yeah. It was KD, and Cam Thomas going back and forth.
Right,
that's what I think we had a streak around that time.
Yeah, give me a minute to look at it, but I'm gonna get to it tonight. But I wanted to ask y'all agree with this list, the 10 best NBA video games?
Hell no.
Hey yo,
give me y'all list.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. 2K started getting only hard to me when Xbox first started coming out, like the end of it. But Live was hard way before.
Yeah, live had it.
Live up to 04, 05.
Live had it way before. Live had it way before.
Way before. And then when I remember Xbox coming out, and then like when even the Lives was hard on there, and then they had the college shit, and then out of nowhere 2K just took over out of nowhere.
Yeah. 2K took over, bro, because Live didn't want to sign the contract, bro, for the NBA, bro. Like,
when Tracy McGrady was on the Houston Rock, when he was on the Houston
that was
Rockets
that 05
right.
That's when that shit started getting crazy.
Right. But
that
like
that shit had mad cheese in it.
I rearranged that list around, bro. Like, yo, hold up. We got NBA Jam, we got NBA Street up here. Where NBA Ball is at? We ain't gonna act like that shit wasn't crack. We ain't gonna act like that shit wasn't crack.
That game. That's
Never
like
played
that
that
NFL Blitz, right?
And nah, NBA Ballers was the 1-on-1. I think that was the 1-on-1 shit with Steph on the
Yeah,
cover.
where you could dress them up and shit.
Yeah, I think that shit had that shit had Marbury on the cover of that shit. I remember that. Yeah, that was the one.
That shit was fire.
That shit was fire, bro.
That
Like
shit
that was
was
the one.
fire.
That was the 1-on-1 tourney game. Yeah.
And you could pass the ball out of bounds. They throw
You
the
pass
shit
the
back.
ball out of bounds to a nigga in the crowd, bro. Throw yourself a lob and all that shit. I remember that. Yeah, that was alright.
So hold on, what was it? What was the name of that
Tim's
game?
on
What's the name of that
playing
game?
It was called NBA Ballers, bro.
NBA
Y'all remember the
Ballers,
one?
okay.
The one that had Marbury on the cover, bro. He was, bro.
They had
Nice.
niggas in Timbs playing.
Yeah, they had niggas in Timbs and all of that shit, bro. Playing all that. I remember that, bro.
They playing in the Butters.
Yo,
Yeah, they was playing in the Butters, bro.
man.
Like in the constructions, bro. Like niggas is out here getting sauced, bro. Like it's crazy.
with silver chains on.
Silver chains on and
Right.
shit, bro.
You
Like
know
remember?
the location was Brooklyn, right?
They were
Oh
somewhere out there.
yeah. They had
Brooklyn
a couple.
location.
They had a couple of New York spots. They had I think they had Dykeman. They had motherfucking Rucker Park. Obviously, they had a couple of New York spots. Yo, bro, like it was all over the place.
NBA Ballers, bro.
Yeah, NBA Ballers was legit, bro. Like it's a couple of NBA lives that I
That
put
was
up
my
there.
shit, bro.
2K11 I put up there.
That's the one
What
with
else?
Jordan, right? The first one with
Yeah,
Jordan?
that was the one. That was the one with Jordan
that
on
shit
it.
changed the game.
2K11 I put up there because that lasted about a couple years. NBA Jam, that's a must.
That one that had James Harden. No. James Harden never was on the cover.
Nah. I'm not messing with one. Nothing with James Harden on the cover. I'm not doing that. What was the one? What was the one with Chris Paul on the cover? That might have been 2K8.
That was NBA Live, like what, 07 or some shit like that.
I think that might have had. Did they have T Mac one year or Melo one year?
That's what I'm saying.
Right. It was Melo. All right. So they had T Mac one year. The year they had Vince on the cover, bro, that was one of my favorite lives. The year they had Vince on Toronto. I remember that, bro. Like that was one of. Was that old? I think it was either 02 or 03.
Jason Kidd was in 03, I think it was.
JJ Kidd was in 03, so I think Vince was in 04. He might have been 04.
Yo, Barry, Jay, y'all want to say anything on this?
Not really. Jordan versus Bird, man.
Jordan versus Bird. Yep.
Double dribble.
Yep. Old school.
Nah, hold on. I'm gonna fuck y'all heads up. Y'all remember Bill Biz Combat Basketball?
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Bro, Jordan versus Bird, bro.
That's a classic joint.
Right, he took it back.
Bird, bro.
Jordan versus Bird. Oh yeah. Jordan versus Bird.
Yeah. Nah, I remember that too.
Jordan versus Bird was legit.
I think my favorite arcade game was NBA Jam.
That was a game, bro.
Yeah. Jordan versus Bird was a game. Yeah.
Yo, can y'all agree that NBA Jam was the best arcade game? Can we agree on that?
Yeah. NBA Jam was definitely the best
absolutely.
arcade.
Yeah,
in the arcade, it was up in the arcade.
Yeah, I remember NBA Jam used to be able to bring the Mortal Kombat characters in that shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because the Mortal Kombat characters, they was the same they was the same producers and shit, the same developers.
We were playing with Bill Clinton versus Scorpion. That shit.
What year did Jordan versus Bird come out, bro?
I think that shit came out like I think that shit came out like 89. That shit came out for like Nintendo. That shit came out a while ago, bro. Like yeah, that shit came out a while ago. I remember. What else they had? Double dribble.
What that was on?
Oh, double
that
dribble.
Probably on like
Remember what was it? Bulls versus Blazers, bro. Like remember?
Oh, word.
Remember that, bro? Bulls versus Blazers.
Anything lower than 90. The 90s.
Anything lower than the 90s, I don't really remember. Only thing I got on my mind was double dribble. Double dribble. Yeah. Nah, double dribble was yeet though. Like that's the only thing I really had on my mind. But and once NBA Jam came out, that shit just like it ended everything, bro. Like how you judge basketball games, bro. Like niggas was doing half court dunks and shit. I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. Like
you can change Dennis Rodman's hair and all that shit.
Yeah, you change Rodman hair, bro. Like all that, bro. Play with I think who else they had? They had Shaq. I used to play with Orlando. They had Shaq and Penny in the joint, bro. Barkley, bro. Like they had all of that, bro, up in there, bro. I remember that, bro. Yeah,
Breezy,
them games.
you gotta do some football shit too, man.
Football, yeah, the football games was too, bro. Like, but a lot of them just felt like Madden is slipping, bro.
Some football topics, man.
Nah, listen, I'm a listen again. I changed the.
Nah. Breeze
No,
ain't
no,
no
hold on.
football dude, bro. Like that,
You're
No,
we
no,
gotta
no,
get
no,
that. We
no,
gotta
no,
get
no.
that pop.
Hold on. Before y'all pulled up, I was saying that growing up, I was surprised that I got in. You know, as I got older, I'm surprised I got into the. Hold on.
Go ahead, bro.
Had the new father dude just now.
Word.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah,
Yo, when that
but
FIFA shit ended,
Yo,
man.
nah, my fault. I was saying I was surprised to get into the content. Because I was a big football guy. Then that Colin Cap shit happened. I kind of shied away from it, but you know, I was watching Heart of the City, and they was always talking about the Giants, and I kind of got into it like a season ago. So, you know, I've been paying attention to the Giants, man, to be honest. So if I did do something, it'd be on that. But again,
Anybody watch
the lane of the
HBO, the Hard
page to
Knocks
it's
with
a
the
big
Jets?
fan breezy because it's not just what I'm a
I was
fan of.
starting to watch a little bit. A Rod
About
was
you
talking
know
shit.
who's a fan of this and who's a fan of that. I want to know who's a fan of a big fan
A
of
Rod was
the
talking shit during the Giants game.
somebody got us on the speaker.
Somebody echo.
That's you. What up, guys?
Oh, that's Kev.
Yeah, but it happened on YouTube and
What up? What up, y'all?
Yeah, somebody mic on A Rod. That might be Kev. Yeah, that might be A. I thought it was Kev. What's up?
But
Yo, when's that
A-Rod,
FIBA shit
I'll be
ending,
right
bro?
back. I'll be right back.
what
You
y'all
said
think
what?
about A-Rod on the Jets?
Oh yeah, he was bugging out on the Giants, bro. Like
He was not bugging, bro.
he wasn't bugging out on the Giants, bro.
He was not bugging. It took him a long time to get downfield and score, and he almost got sacked too, and then
he got in an argument with a nigga, bro. Like I think it
not
was
even that.
55.
The Giants sat all the starters out. They didn't even put no starters in.
Yeah, it's preseason, bro. So I don't really expect nothing to go crazy, bro. Like I'm just kind of bugging
he
out.
scored he went down there and scored the touchdown. They took his ass right out the game.
When it come to Giants and Jets, bro, like I'm turning my back, bro. Like for real, bro. Like I can't do it.
Oh, you're a fan of both teams, or you just can't do it?
Nah, I'm not a fan of neither team, bro. No,
That's how I am. As you grow older, bro, your fanhood just like enjoying the game more so.
Hell no!
I
only really watch Giants games and Nets games. I watch a few other games.
I definitely watch the Nets for sure. I put it to you this way, bro. Like, listen, outside of the Nets, I don't really think it's another New York team that I really support, bro. Like, or tri-state team that I really support.
Man,
To
this
be
is the
honest
first
with you.
time in a long time a New York football team got a quarterback I like.
Word.
I'm a Nets, Giants, and Yankees.
I mean, but listen, but I already know the Jets is gonna mess it up because they the Jets. That's why, bro. Like it's always gonna go bad, bro. Historically,
That's how I feel about the Nets.
Enjoy the ride because they got a pretty good team, bro. They really got
a pretty good team, but I know they're gonna screw it up because it's the Jets.
And last year I did like that kid Sauce Gardner.
Oh yeah,
Sauce still good. He's still gonna be a good player.
Yo, bro,
I know that's what I'm saying. They getting some pieces that I like.
They all getting some pieces, but they gonna screw it up. But why? Because they are the Jets.
Yo, Dame, you saw Jalen burn Sauce Gardner. Quite a few times.
Quite a few times. They try to make it seem like he ain't do nothing, like he was locked down. They had two men coming in on him, like he couldn't even get to that catch.
And he got away with a holding call.
Yeah,
he did get away with a holding call.
Jalen Hyatt
That's the sauce.
Shit, bro.
Yo, hold on. Yo, Jay right there.
He reached like 24 miles per hour in practice.
Something like that, yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That's
crazy.
Jackson type speed, bro.
Yo, Kev, what up, Kev?
What up? What up? What up? What
Yo,
up?
I wish you was there last night,
Nah,
man.
I didn't get in there, bro. Like, I seen the alert come to my phone, and I was just like, all
Kevin
right,
Leaf would have
I'm
had it
tired.
lit last night, for
I'm
Yo,
real.
tired.
bro,
I
I
was
ain't gonna
tired as
hold
hell,
you.
bro.
I
Like,
ain't gonna
just
hold you. I
my
was like
thing.
on my 20th dream, bro, when y'all did that.
But
I
nah,
was
but listen,
out.
look. What we had got into earlier, bro. Like we all agree, bro. Technically, it is a rivalry, bro. Like between whether it's between fan base versus fan base or team versus team, it is, bro. But as far as where we stand now, bro, like we all gotta admit this shit is backyard wrestling, bro. That's all this
Nah,
shit is.
I just say it's the low.
Bro, listen,
It's not they.
look. I'm
I
I'm
just
gonna
say it's
put the
not their biggest
elaboration on it.
rivalry.
I'm
Yo,
gonna
That's
put
what
the
bro,
it's not the
elaboration on it.
biggest.
I'm
bro.
gonna put the elaboration
It's
It's
on it
at the
because
bottom of the
it's
list.
the battle
It's like
for
you seen that
basketball
one that
supremacy in
I'm
New
gonna
York
put the
City, bro.
elaboration on it, bro, because
Yo,
Kev
keep
just got
saying,
in, bro.
Jay. Talk
It,
That
that
it,
it
shit,
is the
Jay.
battle for basketball supremacy in New York City, and we
listen,
must
Yo,
dominate,
there
nigga.
was nothing
That's
there
it.
till Josh Hart
That's
started with
how
that
Right.
we gotta
nonsense, bro.
dominate.
If it comes, if
but
it comes,
no. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna put the elaboration on it because Kev wasn't here, bro. It's basically, bro, like it's basically a mid off between niggas with 2 silver medals bragging against niggas with 5 bronze medals, bro. Like that's all it really is, bro. Like that, I'm telling you,
nah. It's
nobody
like
got gold, nobody got platinum, bro. We all silver and bronze over here, bro. Like that's what it is, bro. It's a mid off, and we all
But
fighting
but
for
but in
second
this
place.
little world of nits and nets, every game counts though, bro. Let's not front, man.
Especially the ones against
Especially
them
when
lames
Josh
in
Hart did
Manhattan.
that shit, I
I
was like, oh
mean,
no.
can we really say that with the advantages, bro? Because like when we had Katie and Kyrie, bro, the Knicks didn't really stand a chance, brother, when we had
But
them.
They
that's what I'm
thought they
saying.
did
Like
though.
now
but
we
It
it's
was
we
over
mad
we
at
for
them
that. We
talking
can't
we
even
shit,
talk
we
thinking they
fought
about
in a
that
did
lot
though.
of
anymore though.
games though. We made it real tough for the Nets in most of those games though.
I
They
mean,
At
lost
the
bro,
all
end
like
of
of
the
them.
game,
if we talking about regular season, that's fine. The last time we seen the Knicks in the playoffs, what happened?
Exact. We got swept. That
Okay,
was the last time.
all
but
right.
all of the
And that
y'all
was
was
and that
kids
was like,
though.
but that
Y'all was
was like
kids.
back in 2000 and what 13.
for
I want to say probably
Nah,
before
that
that,
was
that was
way
probably like
before
Because that
05.
was
13.
when Jason Kidd and them was in
Yeah,
there. I
that's
Yeah,
think
what I
that
was
was
about
when
to say.
Jason Kidd was
That
there,
was
bro.
way
So my
before.
so my thing is like Greasy had the best analogy. He was like, "Yo, what happens if the Knicks and the Nets are both contenders, bro? Like, and they meet in the playoffs on the Eastern Conference Finals or some shit like that?
that
Then
shit made
then
it
to
happen.
me, that's when it's really that's when I'm gonna
yo
really stand up."
yo Lee,
That's when I'm gonna really go on the street and go find these blue and tangerine niggas, bro. Like, and I'm gonna go scope them out, and then that's when I'm gonna get up. That's when I'm gonna
yo
get up,
bro.
bro. Like I'm
That's
not
all
getting
I've
up
been
for no
trying to
regular
say.
season games, bro. I'm not, bro. Like, listen,
That's all I've been
listen.
trying to
You
say.
don't come into the Olympics, bro, being like, yo, we gonna go for the bronze and silver medal. You don't do that.
Nah, but look, just like you felt that way and Kev feel that way, it's other people that really feel that is how I think. You feel
Right,
me?
like
That feel
fuck them
like it's
niggas.
a rivalry. You feel me?
And can I say one thing? And if it's a rivalry between the fans, right now Net fans is taking a L because
How?
Knicks
Yeah.
fans,
Here you
Knicks
go.
fans. If it's Knicks
Oh my
fans
God.
versus Net
See,
fans,
this is why I didn't
Here
hold
want to
up,
you
get
hold
into
up,
go.
this
It's
yo,
more
yo,
than
because
that.
Lee, hold up,
they want to take
Nah,
they
yeah,
hold
Boo.
up,
want to
let him
Lee,
take
say what he
L
Lee,
let him
Lee.
say
y'all
what
Let
he
want to
me
got to
take
fin-
say.
Can I
backdoor
finish?
Let him
victories,
Can
say
I
bro.
what
finish?
See,
let
Can
him
I
it's
say
a
what he
finish?
silver
gonna say,
medal.
That
bro.
was
Let
the
him
See,
Hold
say
L
up.
it's
it.
a
Can I
comment.
silver medal
Let him
finish?
say what he gonna say, bro.
trying to
Boo.
flex,
Finish?
bro.
Can I finish?
Boo.
Can I
Boo
finish?
this man.
Hold up. Can I finish though? Can
Go
I
ahead,
finish?
Kev. Go
Boo.
ahead,
Can
Kev.
Let
I
him say what he
finish?
wanna
Can I
say,
Go ahead,
bro.
finish?
Kev. Go
Before
ahead.
y'all jumping on
Boo.
me,
Go
before
ahead,
y'all throw
Kev.
me off the
Because I
Brooklyn
already know what
Bridge
this
or
is.
whatever.
It's a nigga with a silver medal. It's a
Nah,
Boo.
it's a silver
listen.
medalist.
We
It's a two-time
listen.
silver medalist trying to flex on
Nah,
somebody with five
nah,
bronze medals.
nah.
That's
It's not even
that's what
like
it
that.
is.
It's not even like that. I'm
Nah, let me
telling
hear
you, if
what
you
you got to
listen to
say,
me,
Kev. Let me
if
hear
you
what you got to
listen,
say, Kev.
if you listen to what I'm trying to say, then you'll see. Like, as far as we pulled up, right, and we did this event, right, where Knicks fans, Net fans pull up and we play ball, right.
Right.
Y'all
I'm
niggas
not
too
making this
far,
up.
bro.
This is 2 years in a row. Net fans ain't
Y'all niggas
show
too
up.
far, bro. Y'all
Net
niggas too
fans ain't
far,
show
bro.
up. Knicks fans pulled up and we put in that work. But Net fans ain't pull up. So
Y'all too soft, bro.
that's what
That
I'm
ain't
getting
true.
at. I'm getting at
Nah, it
all
was
the
never
That don't
any
even
like. That's
pertain
cap.
to the rivalry, bro. When I'm
That's cap.
talking
There was
team,
nothing
team,
there.
that don't even
Nah,
pertain to the
yeah,
rivalry at
yeah,
all,
but
bro.
y'all
I'm
was
talking
taking
team to
L.
team, Kev.
Y'all was
That's
Team to
taking
team,
L.
Kev,
that's
bro. I
cap.
had
Hey,
to
yo,
listen to
Kev, I'm telling you,
Kev.
Kev,
I had to
I'm
listen to
not
you
taking
come up
no
in here
L's on the
talking about
court,
how we
bro.
got swept, bro, with a
It's
28
just,
team
it's really
roster, bro,
far, bro, from here to
repeatedly.
Brooklyn, man.
Listen, I heard people say that y'all was going to the second round. Breezy said, "Yo, y'all was gonna beat Philly and go to the second
I
round and
never
get to
said that,
Game
bro.
7."
That
I
was the
never said
plan.
that.
That's what Solomon
He
said. I
said
didn't
that
say
Hey,
was the
you
yo,
said
but
That
that,
was
y'all
the
Lee.
didn't.
plan.
I thought y'all was going to the conference finals, though.
Yeah, no, he did say that too.
No,
But
I'm talking about
I
y'all.
actually seen the
I'm talking
foot.
about y'all. It's a
Me,
few.
no,
It's a few people.
I had us going to the second round. I didn't know. I wasn't too sure about the Eastern Conference Finals. I had us winning 45 to 50 games, and I said we would make it to the second round of the playoffs.
Nah, but it's a few people when the playoffs was going on over there. I was on a few lives. Y'all was optimistics talking about the finals and
Oh
everything.
yeah,
And y'all was supposed to beat Miami, man.
gentlemen
If
swept
RJ
fucking
Barrett
Look,
would have
look,
acted
look,
like
look.
Cam
Cavs.
Thomas, y'all would have made the finals, bro.
Saying they was supposed to beat Miami, bro. Like, yo, I was supposed to get pizza last night, but I got Chinese food instead.
Yeah,
Look, come on, bro.
I thought we had every chance in the world to beat Miami,
no,
bro.
y'all did have
I
every
thought
chance in
y'all
the
Yeah.
world.
did,
Y'all just fucked it up like the Knicks always do.
but the fact
Uh,
that it didn't happen speaks to the Knicks historically, bro. Well, I thought y'all was supposed to beat. Listen, it's Knicks fans that thought they was supposed to
Yo,
beat
like I
the
keep
Bulls in
saying,
'93.
yo, you
It
said
didn't
it the other
happen.
day, Lee. The Knicks been in the fucking NBA since the shit started, bro. The other teams that been in since it started got like 17 rings. These niggas got 2. They trash, bro. They
Meanwhile,
been
y'all ain't
trash.
got
They
none.
still
So who's
trash.
trash?
They
But
been
we only
The
trash.
last,
won at
They
least
still
40
Y'all
trash.
ain't
games,
got
bro.
They
none.
been in the NBA
Kev,
since
Y'all
it
ain't
was
got none.
5
And guess
Kev,
teams
what?
in the
Kev,
And
NBA.
guess
It's only
what?
Kev,
been
Yo,
44
And
Kev,
it
guess
games
was
don't do
what,
out
that.
of
Lee?
5
the NBA
teams in the
Kev,
Championship,
don't
NBA.
do
But
that.
bro.
guess what, Leave?
Kev,
Don't do
don't do
that
that.
because
They
at the end of the
trash.
day, the Nets are
Kev, don't.
still a losing organization. A
Kev,
losing
Kev, Kev,
organization
Kev,
That's
all the
Kev,
cap.
way
don't do that.
around.
That's
Kev,
cap.
Kev,
Yo,
don't do that. Y'all been a
But
losing
let's not
No,
talk
organization
we
about it.
longer
Let's
than
haven't,
we
talk
bro.
have,
about
bro.
That's
it.
Like,
cap.
Right.
We've
Y'all
been
been a
more
losing
relevant than
if we a
You've
organization
been
for
a
losing
yo
organization,
Jay. First of all, you've been a losing organization in New York, in New Jersey, and in Brooklyn. What are
but
we
y'all
talking
Nah,
got a
about?
losing
That's
record
cap.
then
against
we
that
That's
losing
cap.
good.
And
organization.
We
you've
probably
been a
got more
losing
wins and losses in
franchise in
Brooklyn.
the playoffs as
That's
well.
cap,
What are
Kev.
y'all
That's
talking
cap,
about?
Kev.
Yo, y'all
That's
don't
that,
cap.
even
that,
make
Not
the
cap.
playoffs every
That's
That's
year.
cap,
not
Kev.
cap.
That's
Y'all
That's
be
cap.
not
on and
cap.
off again with the
that definitely
playoffs.
is cap. Since we've been in Brooklyn, bro, like, you could count on one hand how many times we didn't make the playoffs.
Bro,
Come on,
bro.
bro. Like,
Yeah, see, tell them some
Check
real shit,
check it
Lee.
up. Look it
like,
up.
so,
I
Tell
so,
don't
them
make
some
so if
this
real
we,
shit up,
shit,
nigga.
Lee.
I
so,
did the
so if we
math.
gonna go off of,
Kev, you going
if we
back
gonna
to
go off of
I did the
regular
math,
the
seasons,
bro.
old
Yo,
like
we
20,
already did
30
the math
years
that the
ago.
Knicks is the worst team in the last 20 years. We know this. The
Right.
the worst team in the bottom of the league for the last 20 years.
I'm
Can't
not,
do
nah,
that,
Yeah,
nah,
bro.
yeah,
Kev. I ain't gonna lie,
Brooklyn hasn't
Kev,
really done anything in
Kev,
New
Kev.
Jersey.
I'm gonna tell
We
you,
haven't, bro, and that's
Kev.
something
I'm
I
gonna
can
tell you
agree with
Exactly.
something.
you on.
Kev, I'm gonna tell you something that you probably don't that you probably know, bro, already, bro. Like, since the 1940s, bro, every decade except for the 70s and the 90s, bro, y'all had a losing record.
Filthy
In a
West.
decade, bro.
Yeah,
Every decade, every other decade, y'all had a
but you
losing
see,
record.
I've never denied that my Knicks have been the losing franchise. I never deny it. It's the Net fans that deny it.
I never
What's
We're
denied
what's
not
the
it.
Net
all
And
fans
denial?
that
entirely
I
deny
we
it.
wrong.
haven't,
no,
bro.
hold
In
on,
the
Y'all
Kev.
last
just said,
in the
I've
last
always
20
said
Kev,
it.
years.
I
Y'all
already
been
told you
just
what we
as
did since
bad.
we came to Brooklyn, bro. Like, what you mean?
We've been, bro.
We
Y'all
missed the
been just
playoffs
as
how many
bad.
times since we been
Y'all
here?
been just as bad as the Knicks, and y'all have only made
No,
it
we
just as
have
far
not.
as
But
the
yo,
Knicks.
No, we
no
have
Bro,
cap,
not.
no
y'all have
cap.
Not
only
the
That's
made
what
it to
Lee's
the
2000
trying to
second
era,
say. By
bro.
this
round.
shit is backyard wrestling. It's two
Not the
Bro,
niggas that ain't
2000
did
era,
shit
bro.
arguing about
only
it.
made it to the
Hey,
second round
Kev,
of the
Kev,
playoffs, just like the
not the
Knicks.
See,
not the 2000 era,
this is
Kev.
why I consider this shit backyard wrestling,
Nah, I see
because
what you're
Kev, you
saying, but
come up in
still,
here, you
still,
come up,
we still gotta have the
it's either
top up.
you or some other Knicks fan come up in here and talk about what we did in the last 10 years. Yo, y'all just as bad as us, man. Like, y'all, bro, the
I
last
never
the
denied that though. See, that's the
but
But the
difference.
last
I
10
don't
years we
deny
haven't
it.
been as bad than y'all, Kev, and that's where you be getting it wrong. The last 20
I don't
years,
know.
the
I
last
mean,
20,
to
The
nah,
me,
last
to
nah,
20,
me,
we
that
talking
ass,
about
Kev.
eras,
The last
Kev.
20, we
We talking
haven't been
about the
as
J
bad as
Kidd,
y'all.
the J Kidd
Tell him
era,
again. Tell
the
him
yeah,
again.
KD
that was
era,
it.
He
That was
got
it.
real
After that,
after that
then
part.
what?
the J
After
Kidd
that, then
era,
what?
the Brooklyn era, bro. The
After that,
Brooklyn
we was
era,
trash.
bro. Like
The Brooklyn
After that, we
era.
was trash.
How many times y'all been swept in the Brooklyn era?
How many times you ain't make
bruh.
the playoffs in the Brooklyn
But
era?
how many times have you been swept?
But how
How
many
many
times
times?
you ain't even make
How
the
many
playoffs?
times?
How
Can you
many
say
times?
it?
How
Can
many
can
times
you
you
say
ain't
it,
even touched
Jay?
the playoffs though,
How
bro? Like
can
But,
you
what we
say
but,
it?
but we could tell you how many times we've been 500.
5, 6 times? How
How
many
many?
gentlemen sweeps? So
7, nigga.
really, is that
7.
really being a
7.
successful franchise?
7.
it's being more
Hey, yo,
successful than the
Kev,
Is that
Knicks.
Kev,
really
let me
being a
ask you
success?
this
That's
though,
not
It's
Kev.
being
being more
Let
successful.
successful
me
than the
let me
Knicks.
ask
That
you
is
this though,
not being
Kev.
Making the
successful. That
playoffs
is
is
Kev,
more
failing.
Kev,
successful than
Kev.
not
Let me
making
ask
the
you this,
playoffs.
Kev,
Kev.
Especially,
You talking about
especially.
You
gentlemen
lying,
sweeps,
Kev. You
right?
lying to
Y'all
yourself.
got a
Look,
gentleman
your
If
sweep.
Brooklyn
that's not
era.
more, if
There
that's
you
Kev,
not
y'all
go.
more
got a
That's your
successful than
gentleman
the
Brooklyn
sweep
Knicks,
in
era.
the second
Is
round
that a
exit,
winning
Kev.
franchise record? Is that
Kev,
a
y'all got a
winning
gentleman
franchise
sweep.
record since y'all been in
bruh.
Brooklyn?
Kev, y'all got a gentleman
We
sweep.
over 500 in Brooklyn. What you mean?
Look, look,
That's a winning
look at,
record.
put up the numbers then. Go
Y'all
ahead,
got a
make me
That's a
feel
gentleman
winning
sweep
stupid.
record.
against Trey
Put the
Young.
numbers up. Since y'all
Y'all
been in
didn't go
Brooklyn,
to the
put the
playoffs
numbers
after
up.
that, and then went to the playoffs after y'all got the gentleman
And
sweep.
y'all have a
Our
losing
winning
record in the playoffs since being in
Kev,
Brooklyn.
Y'all do too. Y'all have a losing.
our winning seasons to
Y'all have
y'all
I
a
winning
never
losing
seasons,
denied
record
bro.
in the
that
It don't
though.
playoffs
add
I
up,
in
never
bro.
New
denied
York.
that.
Y'all
That's
have
the
a
Our
thing.
wins
record
to y'all
playoffs.
wins,
Y'all be
bro.
got
Like
y'all got me
it
twisted.
doesn't
I'm
add
the
up,
only
bro.
Knicks fan that'll tell you I never denied it. That you can never find a video of me ever denying that the Knicks have been a losing franchise, especially in the past 10 years. You'll
But y'all
never
haven't
hear it.
been better. Y'all haven't been better than that.
But
So
the thing that
Y'all
you
haven't
missing,
been much
Kev, is
better
that
either.
the
we
thing that
But
you
haven't
we've
though.
been
missing,
better.
Kev, bro, is that
Y'all
the
Y'all
only
Knicks
haven't
is
made
really
it
not
been
worse
better
just
than
than
as
the
far
Knicks,
Brooklyn.
as
bro.
we
Like
have.
they just not.
Y'all made it
That's
just as far as we have. The
Yo, the
second
thing
round
is,
of the playoffs.
That's
the
cat.
funny shit is when y'all
Kev.
made it to the second round in the playoffs, y'all screaming, yelling. We did it. Y'all talk about y'all ain't do shit.
It took
Like
them
it's the
10
same.
Y'all said
years.
we wouldn't make it.
That's the
Y'all said
crazy
we
thing.
wouldn't make it.
It
Y'all
took
Y'all
said
y'all
said
we
we
10
was
10
wouldn't
gonna
make
years
be
it. It's
though.
the
trash
same
this year.
thing.
It took like 10 years for y'all to do that though.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
It takes
yeah.
teams. It took
No,
the
bro,
Nuggets
you gotta
9. It
listen to
took the
what you
Nuggets how
saying
many
though.
years to win a
You
championship?
know, you
See,
gotta listen to
there
what
you
you
go,
saying.
going all
How
over the
long?
place.
But how
I'm
long
just
they been?
saying.
Look, how
How
long
many?
they been in the
There
playoffs
you
though?
go.
It's
You
taking
go.
y'all 10 years to
How
get to the
long they
second
been in the
round of the
playoffs
playoffs.
though?
So what
How
we
long
What's
they
talking
the
been in
next
the
about?
record
playoffs
in
though?
Brooklyn in the
How long
last
they been
And
10
in the
y'all had
years?
playoffs,
star players. And y'all
bro?
had
What's the
star
How?
next
players, right?
record
Because
in
No,
all the
Brooklyn
listen
in
star
to
10
me.
players
years,
wanted to
Let me
man?
play in
Man,
answer
tell
Brooklyn.
these
me.
questions, bro.
Y'all
All
keep
the
telling me
star
the
players
ages.
How
wanted to
long
play
they
in
been in the
Brooklyn, and y'all still
playoffs,
only got to the second round with the best players.
bro?
With the best
Bro,
players.
bro. Come on, bro.
Well,
365
Y'all can't say
and
we got to listen.
we got to
535,
the second round with
Mexican.
Kevin
Come on
Durant on
now.
post Achilles, bro. Like
And y'all,
27% win percentage in
no
Brooklyn in 10
excuses.
years. Come on, man. Stop it,
No
fellas.
excuses, bro. No excuses.
Stop it, fellas. These are the numbers, fellas. Stop it.
We don't got a cap, bro.
Fatnews.com.
We don't got a cap out here.
Fatnews.com.
yo, Breezy, just pull up the numbers, bro.
Pull it up, Breezy.
365
Pull it
and
up.
435 in Brooklyn.
What
Fill
you
out what
said?
numbers?
Pull it up.
Yeah, just pull
Since
up the
just
wins.
you guys be saying,
And
oh,
and and, and
we've been
Leaf.
winning in
Have
Brooklyn. You have
Solomon
a
pull up
losing
the
record in
playoff record as
Brooklyn.
well.
All right,
The
You
playoff
have an
record,
overall losing
don't even
record as
add
a
up. The last
franchise
time we
as
seen
well.
y'all, we swept y'all, bro. What you talking about?
That's cool, but I'm saying
When?
What's
y'all
the
What?
been a
what's the Knicks
successful
record in the
20
franchise.
last
years
time
ago in the
span?
Since y'all
playoffs?
been in Brooklyn, y'all been so successful. Pull up the playoff record while y'all been in Brooklyn, and Fraz already put up the regular season. Y'all had a winning record. That record says
False.
different.
I don't see nothing. Who pulled up what?
I guarantee you, our
Statmuse.com.
record
Come
is not
on,
worse
man.
than the Knicks.
Your record in Brooklyn is 365 wins, 435 losses. That's
All right,
around
so
And what
put
and
up
47.
what's
the
and
Knicks
what's and
record in
what's y'all
the same
record in the
time
last
span.
10 years?
Put
It's
up the
not
Knicks
good.
record in the last 10.
It
And what
ain't good.
happened? How
Right?
many? How
Look,
many?
Put
Put
up
it
that
up.
Knicks
Three
record, bro.
years.
y'all
But
that's
here's
not
3
the
saying
years
stat
thing.
for
of
y'all.
top 10
You
talent.
made
No,
it
that's
to
3
the
not
years
what
of
y'all
playoffs
top
Put
10
saying.
more
up that
talent.
years
Knicks
than the
record.
Knicks did in the
Come
last
on,
10, 10, and we made it just as far as y'all did in the last 10. So
Exactly.
what's the
Bro,
point of
hold up.
talking about?
Can
Y'all
somebody
missed
pull
the
up that next
playoffs.
No,
record,
we
please?
Hey,
no, but we've
Can
been there
somebody
y'all
put up
most of
that
the
swept
next
time,
3
record,
of the
please?
last
bro.
4
How,
years, though,
how
right?
many
We've been
how many
there most
playoffs
of
y'all
the
made
time
out of
in the
last 10?
last
3?
How many sweeps y'all had in the last 4 years
How
in
many
the
Yo,
playoffs
playoffs?
these
y'all made
niggas
out of
is
last 10? Maybe 3?
real.
We made 3 or 4.
All right.
Come on,
That's
bro.
good.
All right, and
We got
that's
more
recent,
sweeps than y'all
though.
made the
Bro,
playoffs.
we
That's
don't
recent.
deny the struggles. We're not fans that deny the struggles, bro. But now let's talk about what's happening right now.
What's happening right
What's
now?
happening?
What's
It's
happening?
a
What's happening right
turnaround.
now?
You don't see the turnaround?
No,
Oh my
What
God.
turnaround?
I see the Knicks being the Knicks.
No, that's what you always say, Mr.
That's what I
Jason
see.
Tucker.
Because
You
that's
always
what
say
it
that.
is.
Bro,
No, that's not what it is because
That
They
you
is
Jay
ain't
did.
what
even
it
said
Y'all
it
is.
close
fumbled
this
to
us.
year
making
Y'all
the
didn't
last
let
year.
y'all
playoffs.
bro,
down.
Y'all
Jay
ain't
said
even
this
made
bro,
it
same
in
shit
the
last year.
playoffs this year. This
That is
past
what
year.
it
yo,
is,
Good
bro.
job.
Y'all be having the shit in the bag, bro, and just as always, y'all drop the bag, bro. Leave the
Bro,
dope in the elevator.
y'all haven't even secured the bag since y'all stars ain't secure
Yo,
a bag.
they
So you
even
don't
gave
even
out
talk about
free
yo,
securing
money.
a bag.
They
I'll
even
tell you
gave
who
out
secured
free
a bag.
money.
KD the first year he came to Brooklyn because he got paid for free. Talk about that.
and he kicked your ass
Talk
every
Let me
about
time
break
he
it
Ken
played
down.
Simmons
Let
y'all.
me
getting a
break it
free
down.
And
bag.
Niggas
whoop
Talk
talk
the
about
about
and whoop the
Kyrie
Kyrie
Knicks
Irving
Irving
ass
getting a
getting
and,
free
changes.
bag.
You
Talk
and
say
whoop
about
the
this,
that.
Knicks
but
ass
Signed
every
all them
time we
Talk
star
see
about
him.
players
that.
too. So
you
y'all
say this,
signed
but
all them
every
star
time
players
he
just to
kicked
beat
your
the Knicks,
ass
huh?
every time
You
though.
got
That
star
was it.
players to do what?
He
Beat the
kicked your ass
Knicks?
every time
Just
though.
to
And
beat the
whip
Signed
Knicks?
and
Yo,
whip the Knicks
Kyrie
ass
was
Beat the
out
every
there
Knicks.
time,
kicking
bro.
Just
Jalen
to beat
Brunson
the
ass. What are
Knicks?
you
just
Come,
talking
to
bro.
beat
about?
the Knicks,
You
Trash.
just talking.
Come on,
You just
That's
man.
what
talking.
he doing,
Every
bro.
time we played y'all with them players, they cooked y'all. So
Yo, yo,
you
Every
yo.
you
single
fucking
And
time.
y'all
about to
still
say it don't
struggle
even
to beat the
fucking
Knicks.
matter.
Y'all didn't even get one win.
Y'all niggas
And
was cooked
still
every
didn't
time,
have
nigga.
a better record than the
Y'all was
Knicks,
cooked every
regardless.
time, nigga. Every
Who
time
did?
we played
Yeah.
y'all, y'all
Look,
cooked.
they
Now
reminiscing
y'all,
and they
now
still
that
ain't
they
getting nothing
gone,
out of it
Y'all
just
now
over
to
that
here
beat
they
the
amped
Knicks.
up
gone,
a
you talking
regular
I,
about,
to- I
oh,
season.
told
they
I already
got
Y'all
told
spent
you
they
this
all
wasn't
nigga
that
was
getting
gonna be
money.
our
money.
Y'all
wrestling
Y'all
spent
wasn't
partner.
getting
all
no
that
Regular
cash.
money. You
season,
gave
They
up all
wasn't
them
getting
regular
free
draft
money
picks,
when they
gave
season,
was
up all
cooking
them
your ass.
talent players just to
regular
beat the
season.
Hey
Knicks.
Can't
yo,
even
and
win when
then
it
Y'all
That's
on
counts.
should
So
be
top
what
of
bad.
that,
ashamed
about
y'all
of
was
regular
yourselves,
playing
man.
season?
hard
That's
to
Y'all
beat
That's
our
Back in
bad.
the
bad.
ass.
days,
You should be
yo, but
ashamed
back,
of yourself as a
Bro,
fan
the
to be
Knicks wasn't
to
even
be
on a
amped over
radar, bro.
regular
What are we
season.
talking
Get
Y'all
about,
out of
bro?
niggas
here,
got
man.
cooked.
Relief.
but the Knicks
What
Get
are
beat
out
we,
of
y'all
there,
where,
But
man.
where,
every
where
The
did
Nets
time
that
didn't win
come
y'all
from,
try to
nothing.
bro?
talk about old players,
The
but them
Nets
old
haven't done
players
nothing.
cooked
They
y'all.
just
I'm
as bad
talking
as the
about
Knicks.
right now.
Yo,
See, don't change the subject.
Y'all
I
getting
you
said
mad
said
right
because the
now.
something
city is
I
about
asked a
undefeated.
KD
question.
and
I
them,
said, what
bro.
are we doing right now? Not old
What are
players.
y'all doing?
Talk
Y'all
about
made it
right
to the
now.
playoffs.
Don't
yo,
bring
Y'all
we
up
made it
old
to the
rebuilt
players.
three
Talk
playoffs,
about
times
bro.
and y'all
what
That's
I
still in
why.
the
said. I
same
said
place,
right
bro.
now.
Y'all made
We
it to the
re
playoffs. Wow.
we rebuilt three
Finally.
times and y'all still can't catch
Finally.
up, bro. Y'all just
Bro,
made the
Finally.
second
we
round.
passed y'all. We don't need
Usually
to
y'all
catch up. You got
Y'all
to
been
catch
usually
up now.
rebuilding
but
since
usually when
2000,
You
y'all
bro.
make
got to
it to
catch
the
up now.
playoffs, y'all don't
We're
make
ahead
it
of
the
y'all.
following year.
We're
Ahead of
ahead
y'all
of y'all.
what?
We're ahead of most teams in the
And
league, to
what?
be
No,
honest
y'all
with
not,
you,
bro. No,
because we
y'all
No,
not.
signed
y'all
No,
not.
y'all
most of our
not. No, y'all
players back
not, bro.
already.
Stop it, bro.
We are.
Stop it.
We have the
You
most.
get hype off
We have the
one
you
most
year
bragging
players
because
per
about
y'all
team
having
out of
niggas
any
RJ
team, bro. What
Barrett
you mean?
land?
you could tell y'all
RJ
never had
Barrett?
nothing over there,
What you mean?
RJ
bro.
Barrett, bro. Come
Which
on, bro.
who signed?
I already
Who
RJ
cooked you,
retained the
Barrett
bro.
is
most? Which
trash.
team retained the most players in the offseason? The
RJ Barrett is
Knicks.
trash. Because I know
Yo,
somebody in here that wanted to trade him for
A
KD.
person who averages 20 points per game in the NBA is far
Somebody in
from
this
trash.
chat wanted
on
Cut
to
the
trade
NBA
cap.
on NBA
KD
2K,
Cut
for
the
fucking
cap.
on
RJ
NBA
Barrett and
2K,
Cut
Emmanuel
the
Quickly.
cap.
on NBA 2K, he averaged 25.
He
Y'all
said on
He
tweaking.
NBA
got the same
2K.
How you gonna say somebody
Mm-hmm.
who averaged 20 points a game is trash? Y'all tweaking. Y'all not even
Yo,
NBA
bro.
fans. Cut it.
Yo, RJ
Cut it
Barrett
out.
scored 20-point game
I'm
two.
not
The
trying to
next time
hear
he'll
y'all.
score 20 point
Y'all
is
sound
game
stupid.
15, bro. That's
What kind of
RJ
fans
Barrett,
is
bro.
y'all, man? You're not NBA fans, man. Cut it out, man. For real.
What?
Yo,
Just the
bro,
niggas
Cam
ain't
And
Thomas
fans
is
y'all
of
better than
telling
RJ
me a
RJ
Barrett?
Barrett,
person
bro.
who scores 20 points. It don't even have to be
Yo,
It is
RJ
Cam
Barrett.
Can't tell me
Just
he's better
any
on
play on
defense.
any
Niggas
team.
not fans
It's
of
not
RJ
just
hold on, bro.
Barrett. They
RJ
said
Barrett.
you don't like
Cut it
RJ.
out,
You don't
man.
like the NBA,
Who is
nigga.
that? Who is that
No, you
wilding
don't
out
like
right
the
now?
NBA.
I started
Mr.
I
I
started
don't
this
look
whole
look
thing
at
off.
stats, Jason Tucker. Cut
Nigga
it
said you
out,
don't like
man.
Hold
RJ.
up.
You
Cut
don't
it
like the
out, man.
NBA,
Go look
nigga.
at some stats, bro.
I started this whole
You
thing
better
off.
like
I
RJ,
started
nigga.
Go
this
look at
whole
some
thing
stats,
off by
bro.
saying, I started this whole thing off
Yo,
by
y'all
saying,
niggas
bro,
be
like,
getting
listen, when it
y'all
comes
niggas
to
be
where we
getting
are
hype
now,
off
bro,
1 year,
the
bro.
fan base, bro, like for real, bro. This shit ain't nothing but backyard wrestling. Of course, Kev and Froz come in here and prove exactly what I said, bro.
Yeah, see,
They
that's where the
Well,
rivalry comes because
hold on,
Knicks
no,
fans
hold
start
on,
y'all
talking
come in here
dumb
hold
shit, and they team is trash.
because immediately,
Let me
bro,
think
y'all
of some
start
dumb
throwing
shit.
because immediately, bro, y'all do the same typical shit. Y'all start just throwing shots
Here's
at
the
us, bro.
thing.
Like just because
So
I'm like, wait,
wait a
what?
Here's
minute.
what
So
you
let
need.
me.
I
So
think the
so
Knicks
so
was
wait a
straight
minute.
for
Wait a
him
minute.
after
Wait
that
a
one,
minute.
bro.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Hold
minute.
up.
Wait a
No,
minute.
no,
Wait.
no.
Immediately, bro. This
Wait a
ain't
minute.
happen. This
He
Wait
would
this
a
ain't
no.
minute.
happening
He
on
Wait
their
only
a
does
time.
minute.
that
Cause
shit
I hear
every
Jay
chance he
over
get
here
in
trying to
this
act all
group.
innocent, like he don't be
Since y'all
starting
want to be
shit
on
all
that
the time.
subject. I'm doing fair.
Who acting
I'm doing
innocent?
I know we're not doing that.
Nobody's acting innocent.
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
fuck the
Yeah.
Knicks.
You be
But the
trying to
reason
play
why
like
it's fuck the Knicks
you
because
be
the Knicks
starting
is
a
a
lot
loud
of
and
shit all the
proud
time, calling
organization
people
of
trash
talking
all the
dumb
time.
shit,
Because
just like
last
y'all
year
doing
you
now.
was going in on the Knicks. You was saying he was gonna be trash. Jalen Brunson was a bum,
He
overpaid,
still
couldn't move the
bumsing.
needle.
Yo,
Y'all
he's
never been
bumsing
this
for
proud
life.
of y'all the Knicks
Meanwhile, he bust
in
your
like
ass in
10
both
years.
games.
He's bumsing for life. He could
See,
score 1,000 points. I'ma still call him bumsing. You don't
You can't even
realize
run
it?
Brooklyn right, but how you run a
bro,
whole city?
look,
You can't even run Brooklyn right.
Because
Look,
the
at the
city
end
Run
of
is
a
the
whole
day,
under
this
new
is
city.
what it boils
management.
down to.
Remember that,
This is
man.
What new management? What
yo,
new
listen,
Brooklyn,
management?
man.
Y'all
this is
But
what
can't
it
even
Kev,
boils
run
yo,
down
y'all
Brooklyn
to.
not
right.
even
How
This
you
is what
gonna
it
run
boils
the
Kev,
whole
down
you
to.
not
city?
even y'all ain't been doing
Here's the
nothing
pro-
over
here's
here,
the
but
problem
y'all
here's
ain't
the
been running
problem
no
with this, bro. Like
Tell
y'all go right
We
for the
even
gusto
stole the
every
Liberty from
single
y'all,
time,
man.
bro. All
what
y'all do, like,
so
listen, anytime
right.
Knicks
speak
fans
about
We
when
face
took
some
they
Breezy
type
do
took
of
that in
success,
this group.
they want to
we
put
took the
somebody else
female
Yo,
down,
from
bro.
y'all
Like,
all
come
Indiana.
on,
talking at
Listen,
bro.
when
once. Y'all gotta
Breezy
talk
comes
at
in
one
this
time,
group
one at a
and
time.
does that, he should expect this to happen in his group, okay? That's the
New
end
York
of it. All
basketball
right?
runs through
Because they
Brooklyn,
come in
man.
there and take shots
No, it
and
does
do what
not.
they do the same way.
It
So
Cause
if
definitely
you're
y'all
gonna
ain't
do.
talk
do
about us,
shit.
talk
But
about
get
them
swept
doing it in
three
the
out of
mixed
four
group that
times.
we in,
I don't
Lee.
know
You heard?
I don't know
Keep
how
it a
that ever
buck.
happened.
Keep it a buck.
But
Tell
y'all
the
ain't make it to
tale.
the
I'm
playoffs
gonna
out
tell
of
the
them
whole
times
tale,
either,
you
bro.
heard? Tell the tale the real
2 out
way.
of 4 times. Two
I'm
out of the
telling
4
you, bro.
times
You
This
we
is
went and
understand?
made it to the
all this
playoffs.
shit
So
is.
so tell Breezy that
It's
when he
one
be in the
silver
mixed
medal,
group
bro,
doing that.
versus
Cause he come in there,
five
take
bronze
shots,
medals, bro.
do
That's
what he
all
do.
niggas is
So you
doing,
should
bro.
expect it.
It's
It's
a
part of
mid
the
off.
game. It's
Price
part of
tag,
the
what is you
culture,
talking
right?
about? I'm always gonna
It's
take
part of
shots.
the
What are you
culture,
talking about?
right?
I
It's a
always
mid off,
I
bro.
don't
Like,
know
I'm
what
telling
it
you,
Let's
is.
bro.
talk
We get
about
it.
it.
I'm not mad that it's a mid off, but we gonna win the state championship.
I'm mad that it's a mid
We
off
gonna
because
win the state championship
I'm mad that
because
it's a mid
we
off,
You
here
heard
bro,
on
all that
Saturday.
before.
because I'm mad that it's a mid off because according to Kevin Frost, all the Knicks had to do was win one playoff series, bro, like than the Nets
Not
did,
at
and
all.
lasted
Yo,
a couple
bro,
of
but
years,
that's how
bro.
Knicks
And
fans
Word.
move
that's
the
all they
goalposts,
needed.
bro.
That's all they
Because
needed to come in here and
yo,
run their
bro,
mouth. That's all
That's
they
we
what y'all
did
needed.
been
8
doing for the
games in
past
a
4
row.
years, though. Y'all been
Yo,
doing that
yo,
shit
Yo,
for
these
the
same
we
past
two
been
4
doing
guys,
years.
that for
bro.
3 seasons,
Y'all
my
Hold
been
up,
nigga.
but
doing
Y'all
that
bro,
ain't
we
shit
done
beat
since
these
I
nothing.
met
same two
y'all.
guys.
And
But
These
now we
same
still,
two
doing
guys
but
one
y'all
beat
ain't
the
year,
do
no
Knicks 8
nothing.
games
problem.
in a
And now
row.
y'all
As
in y'all
long
They
as
can't
y'all
say
feelings.
been
about
winning,
them
Y'all
8
listen,
get
games
I'm
because
one
they
giving
made
y'all
it
year.
2
knowledge
games,
and
and
truth,
those
The
games
double
was
bro.
the most
Y'all
standard
not
with
important
trying
y'all
to
games.
is
hear
One
none of
year.
hilarious.
that. I'm not
Y'all
Mad
get
trying to
double
one
hear
year.
none
standard.
of that.
Y'all
The
get
double
one
None of
year
that.
and y'all out here
3 seasons
flexing,
I've
bro.
been
I'm
Y'all
like,
winning
been
yo,
in
what
doing
this,
is
that
I'm
shit
bro.
like,
for
yo, is y'all
That's
4
why
years
serious?
and ain't get
I'm
shit
gonna
out of
talk what
it.
I'm gonna
So
talk.
now we get our
Respectfully,
shit. We
like
get to
I'm doing
talk our
right
shit,
now.
and now y'all in y'all feelings.
But y'all ain't
Nah,
do
No,
I
nothing
it's
never
How
though.
that
because
said
shit
you
all
work?
that.
say it
Y'all
didn't
ain't
matter
do
every
nothing though,
time
And
we
Kev.
we
The,
kind
beat
of
the
y'all.
told
problem,
y'all
Every
y'all
time
hold
we
on,
wasn't
hold
gonna
on,
beat
wait,
them,
do
we
wait,
won a
wait,
shit.
wait,
Kev,
ring,
wait,
what did
hold
bro.
on,
y'all
wait,
what
wait,
did
wait.
y'all
Hold on,
do,
nah,
Kev?
I
Yo,
gotta say this.
bro.
I gotta say this. Hold on, wait.
Kev,
It
what
was
y'all
it
do
wasn't
though?
it wasn't nothing to
What did
say,
y'all
bro.
do?
When we had
What
it
did y'all
wasn't
no
nothing
no
to
What
but
did
this
y'all do?
but this what you saying though. You
Y'all had
come
all the
no no
pieces,
no
right?
no no let me say
No,
something, right?
no, no,
You
no,
come
no.
in
Y'all
no
had
no I
all
ain't
the
say nothing to
pieces.
you this whole time, bro. You come in here talking about our second round, but that's all y'all did, bro. That's all y'all
Exactly.
did.
That's the
Facts.
same
You
shit
right?
y'all did. That's
But
all
when
y'all
y'all
did.
made it to the second round, y'all only won
Y'all
two.
said we wouldn't even
Y'all
make. A lot
no
of y'all
no
said we
no
wouldn't
bro
even
no
make it this
bro.
far.
You know
Niggas
no
said we
bro
was a
no
playing
bro
team. I'm not
no
trying to
Yeah,
hear
bro
they
we
said
was
we
a
was a
no
playing
playing
team.
bro
team. We was a
I'm
no
not
bum. We
trying to
was
bro.
hear all
Come
bums.
that.
on, bro.
All
I
that.
never said we
Come
was a
on,
playing
bro.
I
God,
don't
team.
forget
I'm
none none of
Come
that,
on,
bro.
bro.
I don't
You
forget
don't
none of
want to
that.
answer what I'm
I don't want
saying
to hear
though.
it.
You don't
Y'all
want to
still
answer what I'm
bum.
saying though. You over here saying all this, but y'all made it to the second round, and you talking about all we did was make it to the second round,
That's
nigga.
it.
What did y'all do?
We made it. We made it to the
What did
second
y'all? No,
round with
no,
a
no.
team
What did
that
y'all do to say
I'm
that?
answering
Oh,
your
y'all
question.
better
If
than
you
the
let
Nets?
you just asked me a
No,
question
because
and
I
I'm
wasn't
answering you,
finished. I
and now you're
wasn't
like,
done.
no, no, no,
What
no,
did
no. You're
y'all
gonna
do
let me
to
answer
say
your
y'all
question
better
though
than
or
the
not?
Nets? What did y'all do to say y'all better than the Nets when we split the season? We split the season
The
on win,
regular season don't mean nothing. You got swept in the first round. We made it past
but we didn't
expectations of
play
not
y'all
making it
though.
out of the
We didn't
first
play
round.
that. We
They
But
didn't
said
play
but
we
y'all
was
uh,
gonna
though.
go
from
In
what
the
I
to
was
regular
told,
Cleveland.
season,
from when I
We
was
niggas
didn't
was
told,
play.
y'all was
Everybody
gonna
We
said we
didn't
beat
was
play
gonna
Philly
y'all
and
lose
go
though.
to
to the second
Cleveland,
round.
We
bro.
That's
didn't
what I
play
was
that. We
told.
didn't play y'all though. And who y'all
But
played?
Everybody
I
and
was
their
told
Who
mama
y'all
predicted
played the
the
first
Knicks to
round
lose
though?
to
Who
Cleveland
did
in
we
y'all
played
play?
round
The
one, and
y'all
we
we
played
beat
played
a
the
them in
team.
team.
5.
Y'all
Can I
played the
That
answer
don't
your
team
mean
in the
question
nothing.
first
though?
round.
Can I
Y'all
answer your
played the
question?
team in the first round that
Can
played
I
the
answer your
first year in
question?
the
Can
playoffs.
I answer your question?
In the
You
first
said
round,
who did we beat in the first round? We
a
beat a team
team
that everybody said was better than ours.
No, everybody didn't. You had a lot
Yes,
of
they
people saying.
did.
You had a
Everybody
lot
was
of people.
saying
That's
that.
not
No,
true.
bro.
Everybody
You
was
had a
saying
lot
the
of people
Cleveland
saying y'all
Cavaliers
was
were
better
better
than.
than the
You
Knicks.
had a lot of people saying y'all was better than them going into that series, bro.
That's
They
not
A
what I
and
lot
then
of
remember.
a
everybody
lot of
That's
people
not
predicted
what I
saying.
Cleveland to
remember.
win that series,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
That's
Dead
not
ass.
what I remember.
Everybody predicted Cleveland to win that
Not
series.
everybody. Everybody did
You
not
right,
predict
not
them.
No,
everybody, because
Everybody
I
didn't
predicted
predict
us
them.
to beat Cleveland.
Come
no,
on,
Let's
bro.
go with
nobody
that. Let's
predicted.
Come
go with
on, bro.
that.
Everybody
So
And
had
y'all
the
gonna
Knicks
hang
losing
that
in the
second
first
round
that
I
back
was
to
round.
the
their
never
first
predicted
series?
us
time
to
in the
beat
playoffs.
Cleveland.
That was the first
We
time in
on
the
tape
playoffs
saying
since
that. We
LeBron
got
got in that
receipts.
motherfucker.
I
2
think
out of 3
everybody
years.
predicted
The
it to be a
second
good
time
series.
in
Come
3
on,
years
bro.
we made it.
Come on, bro.
Second time.
Come
Second
on,
time,
bro.
because the first time we got gentlemen
And
swept
then when
by
y'all
Atlanta.
finally played somebody that was a contender that been in the playoffs multiple years, y'all fucking only won 2
Folded,
games.
crumbled,
Y'all only fucking
You
won
you
2
know
trash.
what's
games.
funny?
Y'all
You know
couldn't
what's
even
Won
make
funny?
two
it to
Hold
the
games
on,
in the
hold on. I
second
need to
round.
flow
What
for
you
two
mean?
seconds because you
Come
know
on,
what's
bro.
funny?
Y'all got
You know
swept
what's
with
funny?
stars on your
Come
team. So
on,
what are
bro.
we
I
talking
hear
about?
a lot of Nets fans saying how Giannis
But y'all
was
didn't
the
even make
reason
it to the
why y'all
playoffs
ain't
that
make
year.
it for
You
that
see how
reason
that
with
go?
Kyrie
You
Irving,
see how
No,
that
right?
that's
go?
cool. We did. I know we didn't make the
I
playoffs.
can
All
make
right
the
then. So
same
you talking
case
about
for the
swept?
Knicks with
Y'all didn't
Julius
even
Randle.
make it to be 500 that year.
That
Yo,
what?
see,
Y'all ain't
Yo,
even
Knicks
make it to
about
be
to put up a
500. Y'all ain't even make it to the
The
playoffs.
second year under
Come on,
Leon
bro.
Rose, we didn't make the
Come on, bro.
playoffs.
Yeah, multiple years. Y'all make it to the
The
playoffs,
first
and then
year
y'all
we made
don't
the
make it to the
playoffs. The
playoffs.
second one
Y'all
we
make it
didn't,
to the playoffs, and then
and
y'all
then the
don't make
third
it to
year
the
we went
playoffs.
to the second round.
Come on, bro. It's a
So what's
possibility that y'all might not make it to the playoffs again because y'all haven't been
so
consistent
what's
to
the
make
point
it
of
to the
continually
playoffs.
So
celebrating
why?
making the playoffs and not winning the title? What's the point of celebrating that then? No, that's what
Exactly
I'm
my
wondering.
point, though.
You the
That's
one
what
that's
y'all
celebrating the
celebrate with.
second round.
what's the
Y'all
Nobody's
goal of
celebrate
this
that a
celebrating
time
that.
lot.
of year? Making the
You
playoffs.
the one
Y'all
that
about to
said
put
y'all
up
was
a
better
banner
than the
for the
Nets.
second round, bro. I'm
You the
scared,
one that
man.
said
Y'all
that.
about to put up a
Nigga,
banner.
that shit don't garner no banner. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You kidding me,
Well,
man?
y'all
Let's be
y'all
Word, I
bragging
don't
real.
take
about it right
none
now,
from
I'm
though.
a real fan, bro. We don't. The banner is the ring and nothing else. Ain't no other banner but a ring, bro. Cut it
you
out.
ain't got shit. You wasn't old enough.
I don't play them folly games, bro. A ring is a ring. That's the only banner that gets put up in
Bro,
the sport of
nobody
NBA.
care about a ring when your father was born. We talking about now, bro.
Nigga,
Yo,
I don't
and if
care
y'all
about
win
We
that.
that,
talking about
Ain't
now,
nobody
bro.
even
We
bringing
talking
up them
about
past
now.
rings, bro.
We talking
What
about
y'all got in
now.
Brooklyn?
We
Nothing.
don't care
What you
about
got in
nothing
the
that
season
happened
NBA?
80
tournament don't
years
Nothing.
count
ago.
either, bro.
We
Them
don't
The
care.
in
ABA
We don't
season
rings
care
don't
tournament
about
count,
don't
that, bro.
count.
nigga.
We don't
Them
care about
ABA
that,
rings
bro.
don't count,
We don't
nigga.
talk about no shit that
Those is
happened
Dr.
80
J's,
years
not
ago.
yours, nigga.
Still a
Come
part
on,
of the
bro.
history, though.
Those is Dr. J
Still part of
rings,
the
not
history.
yours.
I never talk
Yo,
about Dr.
the
J. I
last
don't
time y'all
talk
won the
about
title,
nothing
Y'all
like
ain't
bro,
that.
the
win
trophy
nothing in
was
the
a
modern
flower
era.
vase,
I
You're
bro.
one
don't
of
talk
10
about
teams
Dr.
left
J.
that haven't won an NBA title.
I
Fix
don't
it.
talk about Dr.
If
J.
them
Fix
I
it.
never even
ABA
watched
rings
his
don't count, then
highlights.
them
Fix
before
it.
the 3-point line rings don't count.
Fix it.
Never
Fix
even
it.
watched Dr. J highlights. So
You
all that
got
old
rings
school
when
It
there
don't
shit.
wasn't
matter
even no
about all that.
3-point
Did
line.
you win? We're talking about now, right?
All that old school shit,
Have the
bro. I
Nets
don't
won
want
in
to
the
hear none
modern
of that
era?
old school
No,
shit,
you
bro.
got swept in the finals.
I
Kobe
don't want
I'd
to hear
swept
rather
you
none
not
of
in
have
that
a
old
title
school
than a
shit.
2000.
40-year drought,
Did you?
bro.
Did
Let's
you?
keep
Let
it
me
Beat
hit.
real.
you
Let
in
me.
6
Did
games in
you?
'06. That was the last time you
Were
got
you
there.
able to watch the Knicks win those
'06, last
championships?
time you got there. Damn, I'm not even a Nets fan and I know y'all shit. Chill. That's how you know
Yo,
I
but
watch
what if the
NBA.
Knicks
Chill.
winning percentage on rings though?
But
Because
y'all
y'all
talking
been in
about
the
y'all got a
NBA
winning culture. How you got
since
a
it
winning
started.
culture with a losing record in Brooklyn?
Since
Cut
it
it out,
started.
man. Cut it out.
Y'all got a
All
losing
you
record period in New York.
losing
Y'all
You
been
record
got a
in
in
the
losing
league.
Brooklyn,
record,
bro.
period.
Y'all
For
been in
So
the
what?
do
league for
y'all. So do
75
y'all.
Yeah,
years.
y'all got
Because
seven.
the
Y'all got
Knicks don't
70.
have an
Y'all
NBA
got 70
title.
plus
The
years
Knicks
of a losing
franchise
record,
does.
bro. Come on, bro.
Most
Yo,
teams
y'all
in the
got a
NBA
74
have a
years.
50-year
losing record. What
drought,
does
Y'all
a
got
bro.
losing record have to do
70
with
plus years
anything?
a losing record.
Bro, the
Bro,
Nets
they
are
got
What's
just
the
that.
as
point of
bad
a
of a
losing
losing
record
franchise
when the
than the Knicks.
majority of
Cut
the
it
NBA
out.
teams got one? I don't get it.
Saying the Nets is a more losing franchise than the Knicks, bro. Like it's
Do you
ludicrous,
have
bro.
an
I
NBA
already
ring?
told you.
Easy, bro.
Yeah, I
They
already told y'all niggas it's backyard wrestling. That's and y'all make it that way because y'all get a little taste of success and y'all start
Well,
flexing.
you gotta
Exactly.
also blame Breezy for making it this way because Breezy is part of the
You
reason why
said it
it
didn't
is this
hurt.
Nah,
way.
that's Knicks
You
fan.
heard?
You said
Bro,
No,
You
it's
watch.
heard?
not. Cut it out.
You
That's
You
you
Knicks
you
heard?
you
fault,
and
Let
bro.
you and
that
That's
Trolling
Kev
out.
not
like
came
Knicks
up
Cut
with
it
it,
crazy.
fan.
man.
out.
When y'all had all the stars,
Cut
y'all
all
was
that
Yo,
out.
trolling
You
like
and
I
you
don't
and
crazy.
want
Kev.
none of
I don't
that.
want to
Kev,
hear
you
none
can
of
say
that
I'm
shit.
talking shit.
But
So
you met
Listen,
my
bro.
cousin.
That
My
whole
cousin
time,
the
all
same
the
way.
weeks
Like
for the
all
past
the
2
time.
years, y'all was
Remember,
trolling us like
remember,
crazy.
Kevin,
Y'all was
you
trolling us
remember
Kev,
like
we
crazy.
you
Y'all
not
was
remember
gonna
playing
act
with us.
like
Breezy
y'all
got
wasn't
when he
trying to
got
sign
there in the
LeBron in that
first place.
offseason, bro. Stop it, bro. Yeah, we just did
Of
something that y'all
course, the
couldn't do
Knicks
when
tried
y'all
to, of
when we
course,
signed people.
he didn't give the Knicks he didn't even talk to the Knicks.
Hold on. I want to know
Bro,
where.
like
Nah, fresh
Yeah,
ass.
because that's when
we
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 you
we we
Fresh
talking
not
ass.
we
about
not
you
How
gonna
you
act
talking
we
about.
not gonna act like
Hold
y'all
up,
didn't try to
Lee.
go for free
fresh
agents,
ass?
Hold
bro.
How
up,
you
Like,
Lee.
come on,
That's when
bro.
we
saying
had Donnie Walsh, right? You
Yeah,
said that's when we had Donnie
we not
Walsh.
gonna act like y'all didn't go for free agents, bro, in the
Hold
year
up,
in the
hold up.
previous
That's when we.
decade, bro.
And we
I'm
not gonna
agreeing.
act like
Am I
y'all
not
ain't
agreeing
follow
with
it
you,
too.
Leak? Am I not agreeing with you, Leak? I said
You
that's
you
when we
you
had
are you
Donnie
are
Walsh.
agreeing with me, but I gotta
Okay,
finish it. But I gotta finish it, bro. Like, because
so
the
I don't
thing is,
understand. I don't deny shit
is,
like a
KD.
lot of other people.
Exactly. We don't do
No,
that.
no, 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 no. I understand that,
We don't
but
do
you gotta.
that.
But here's the thing:
I ain't
when we
got
talk
nothing to
about
nah.
eras, bro, the Jason Kidd era. It wasn't even we wasn't looking at the Knicks like that, bro. Like the Jason Kidd era, we wasn't looking at the Knicks. When the
Facts.
time when we got
Yes, they
the
was
time,
looking at a Jersey and New York type thing, bro.
I don't
Yes,
remember
it
no,
that
was.
being looked
Nah,
at like
The
that,
bro.
hush
but
It
and
you
was.
know
river
it is what it
rivalry.
is,
Nah,
Cut it
bro.
out, man.
I was a kid.
it
Come
I
on,
watched
is
them
man.
what it
games.
is.
It was,
the
bro.
the '90s Knicks,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Y'all wasn't looking at the Nets like that, bro.
No, we wasn't. This is what I
Oh
try
my
to say all
god.
the time,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Cause yeah, y'all wasn't looking at Drazen
I,
Petrovic died in a car accident, bro. Like y'all wasn't looking at
exactly,
the
and
Nets like that.
as a matter of fact, I was a big fan of Daza Petrovic. I still
Mm-hmm.
got his. I got his rookie card.
Listen, bottom
Yeah,
line
we
is
can
that
talk about it.
the bottom line is this. Listen, since we touched down in the NBA in '77, bro, it really wasn't a thing,
Like I
bro. Like the
said, it's
Knicks,
people like
listen,
y'all that feel
the
the way
Bernard
y'all
King era,
feel.
the
It's
Bernard
people that
King
feel
era,
different.
y'all wasn't looking at the Nets like that. Bernard King
No, we
dropped
was,
60 and lost to the Nets in New Jersey, bro. I remember
bro. I
that.
could tell
So
you.
so my thing is this, bro. Like all this shit is backyard wrestling because y'all make it that way when y'all start flexing y'all little bit of success. We
Nah,
never did
nah.
that.
Bro,
It don't be
bro.
y'all. Because these past 4 years, the Nets had a little bit of success, and y'all try to throw that
And we
shit in
What
never
are
our
you
face.
flexed
talking
that Nick
about?
and
It's
we
been
never
more than
flexed
4
that
Especially
Knicks
years,
these
fans.
past,
bro.
We
It's
never
yo,
been
flexed
all
that
y'all
Knicks
Hey
talk
fans.
yo,
about,
you
oh, the
keep
past
talking
10
this
years,
4
we've been
years
this,
shit,
No,
we've
bro.
been
It's
that.
been more than 4 years.
bro.
Remember that shit.
See. You
Remember
listening
that
That's
to
what
the
I'm
shit.
you
talking
listen.
about.
Listen,
Remember that shit. It's been more than
if
4
they
years.
flex, listen, Kev. As a Knicks fan, if you got flexed on in the last 4 years, bro, that's probably because you came out and said some shit you ain't had no
I
business
ain't
saying.
never say shit. You know what?
It's
As
Yo,
a
been
tell
matter
him,
of
more than
fact,
Lee.
4 years, though. It's
bro,
been more than
as a
4 years,
matter of
nigga.
fact,
Nets
this
been
all started.
nigga.
That's how I met Breezy.
Nets
Breezy trying to troll
Nets
me.
was kicking y'all ass when we had Joe Harris on the fucking team. It's been more than fucking 4 years. I don't know where you
Word.
niggas getting
Nah,
this
that's
shit
not
from,
true.
Even
nigga.
even
It
even with
definitely,
the
it
Come on,
young
That's
definitely
bro.
has,
been
Bulls,
bro.
more
Chill
than,
it
bro.
the fuck
no,
out,
it
bro.
hasn't, bro. It was not. Because
Yo, you
before
remember?
KD and Kyrie, we was up.
Come on, bro.
Before
Come on,
KD and
bro.
Kyrie was there, we
No,
No,
it
was
y'all
wasn't.
up.
It was
wasn't.
going back.
No,
Mm.
y'all
Y'all
wasn't.
No,
had
it
No, y'all
Lance
wasn't.
wasn't.
Thomas, bro.
We
No, it
was
Like,
was
what
up
else
going
was
on
back
there
and
y'all.
before
forth.
KD and
No, y'all
Kyrie?
wasn't.
It was
We was
going
up
back and
on
forth.
y'all. We was up on
Yo,
y'all.
bro,
And
No,
come on.
y'all
what?
wasn't.
Yo, you be
Karis
bugging,
We
bro.
was
LeVert.
up on
Hold
y'all.
up,
Nah, we was up on y'all by a couple of games.
I gotta get ready to go for regular
I
season
like to talk
series.
about it.
Like
I like to
that
talk
could be
about an era,
nothing,
bro.
bro.
I like to talk about an
Come
era
on,
that
bro. You
actually
be
belonged to
bugging.
the Knicks.
You talking
In
about
the
Nah,
in
you
the
four
mellow
years.
bugging.
in
It's
the
been
mellow
You
more than
like to
era.
that.
be biased a
You
lot.
wildin'.
In,
D. You do.
You
in,
talking about 4 years though? It's
That
been
nigga's
more
over
Yo,
than
the
here
that.
past
The
four
promoting
years
Nets
regular
when
been
y'all got
season
this.
relevant
series,
more,
Other than
nigga.
nigga.
that, we
The
was up
Nets
on
been
It's
y'all.
been
Don't
relevant
way
tell
more
more
me,
than
than
bro.
that,
that,
I
bro.
know.
The
Don't
Nets
tell
been
me.
No,
I
y'all
know
relevant
what
wasn't,
I'm
more
bro.
than
No,
that,
talking
y'all
about,
bro.
bro.
wasn't.
I ain't fucking Solomon be capping up out here, bro.
listen, in the mellow.
Nah,
I
we're not
want to
doing
know what
that.
that record
What
looked
Uh,
they
like
losing
in
the
the
game on
mellow
y'all?
era,
we are
bro. Like
not
for
doing
real.
that.
I want
If
to know
you
what
talking about
that
4
record looked
years,
like in the
y'all only
mellow
been
era.
relevant 2 years out of the four,
The
nigga.
only
Y'all ain't
4
do
years
shit.
y'all bust our ass.
Y'all
That
only,
was it.
y'all
Other
only
than
been
that, it was
relevant
we was
two
up.
years out of the
So I
four
don't want
years.
to hear none of that. Don't tell me.
Had 2 winning
Y'all only
seasons.
signed them
Bruh,
dudes to beat us,
Salute.
and after that, y'all done
when we
shit.
talk about the J Kid era, Kev, we talking about damn near almost a whole decade, bro. Like, so you can't say that.
Yo, bro, the
And
record
then
said
you
it
go
by
back to
itself.
there.
That's a whole
J Kid
generation,
never
bro.
lost against them niggas, man. Come on, man. He better.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
I already know.
Come on,
That's
man.
why
You
I
come
don't.
on,
It
man.
is
It gets
what it is,
deeper than
bro.
that,
Because
man.
I know people are gonna be biased and shit. So
That's not bias. It's real shit, nigga. We was spanking your ass before Mello came there.
no, it wasn't. No, y'all
Yes, he
wasn't.
was,
Regular.
nigga.
Yes,
When
it
I was
was, bro, because we
when I
had
was a
J
kid,
Kid,
when
bro.
I was a
What you
kid,
Yo,
talking
J
Yes, he
about?
that
Kid
was.
time,
never
yes.
lost to the
That
Knicks.
time, yes. But before that, we was up on y'all.
Bruh,
But we
After after
talking
that,
about 8 years
before.
before that when
Wait,
y'all had
No, I'm
Ewing,
what you
bro.
saying
talking
Like
about?
okay,
When we had Gerald
the
Green and
Jason
them
Kidd
niggas?
era. If you talking about the Jason Kidd era,
Come
I'm
on,
not
that's
bro.
talking about the
2001.
Jason Kidd
That's at
era.
least 7 to 8
But I'm
Yeah,
not
years.
after the
talking about
Jason
the
Kidd
Jason.
era.
I'm talking about these past 4 years. I'm
The
talking
Come on,
about
past
bro.
four, the
that this
past 4 years.
I'm
But you
talking
gotta
about
remember.
this
But you gotta
time,
hold up. You gotta remember that first year Kevin Durant didn't even play. So, bro, like
the
you
first
using that.
year, right?
The, right. If you going back to that year from 2019, bro. Like, listen,
I think we still probably was up on them when we had.
Nah,
We beat
before
them
that
without
we was
James
up,
Harden. We beat them
and then
without
after
Come
KD,
on,
and we
bro.
beat
after
them without
KD,
Kyrie.
before KD
When
KD
D'Lo
got
and them,
here,
He talking, yeah.
before
when
KD got
D'Lo and
here, bro. Like
He
Kripke and
talking
that
about the
Verso
deep.
was there. Come
all-time
on, bro.
record between the Knicks and the Nets. Like they
before.
had more wins, but then once Katie and Kyrie came, we beat the
Exactly.
eight-time
No,
Thank
it wasn't.
you.
record that
Thank
It
year.
was
you.
back to
That's
back
all
type
I'm
shit.
saying. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for breaking that down. That's all I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah,
talking. I
but
know
then
y'all.
when
I
Katie
know
and
y'all
Kyrie
and
saying
came,
and
that
y'all
and
for
lost
and
this
this
eight
and
year.
times
this
straight.
and this
Didn't
and
we?
this and this goes back to what I've been saying. Backyard fucking wrestling, bro. Like y'all want validation, bro. Like for being around
Validation
10
for
times.
what?
Y'all want validation for being around
No,
75
I
years,
never
bro.
want
Like
validation
and
for
still
nothing.
being better than a
All I've
franchise
ever
that
said,
just came
not
through, bro.
true.
During
You
the
talking to the wrong
during
man
the
if that's the case.
bro.
You
Like
talking to the wrong man if that's
that's
the
what
case,
y'all
bro.
flexing over, bro. Like y'all
I don't
flexing over.
validate nothing. All I'm saying is that y'all just a losing franchise just as bad as we are. That's all
No,
I've been
not
saying. I've
as
been
bad.
saying
You
this since
just
I
Nah,
met
worse.
y'all.
man.
No,
That's
we
not a
not, cause
fact.
y'all been in the league
Stop
Yes,
looking
it
longer
at
than
them,
us.
has,
man.
bro.
And
Y'all
Oh
are
my
worse.
God.
That's
no,
what
we
we trying to
not.
tell you.
You just want misery
Yes,
loves
y'all have,
company,
Bro,
bro.
bro. Misery loves company, man.
Kev, let me ask you this, bro. Like, listen, Steve Nash go 5 for 10 from three. Steph Curry go 50 for 100 from three. Who the better shooter?
I'm always gonna go Steph Curry because that's my guy.
Okay, all right. So that because he hit more, bro. Because he hit more shots, right? If y'all lost more, y'all worse than us. It's just
But
that
what I'm
simple.
saying is, y'all been just as bad as a losing organization as us, bro. We both losing franchises. We both
Nah,
never
speak for
accomplished
yourself, bro.
nothing. We've
We haven't
only
been
Look,
gone
losing
to
for
the
Jordan,
second.
75
everything.
Y'all
years.
never
Y'all
done
have, bro.
nothing, bro. Y'all have only
We
made it to the second round just as us. Y'all been a losing franchise just as us, bro. Y'all have only made it to the finals how many times since y'all been in New Jersey and Brooklyn? 2 times? 2 times?
2 times,
All
yeah.
right, look. Let me ask
Right?
you this, right?
And then
So you
and
said
And
4 years ago.
you talking about the time we touched down in the
so
NBA when 70, 76, 77, bro. Like y'all
Bro, a
been here
50-year
for a
drought is
lot
crazy,
longer, bro.
bro. That's
Y'all
all I'm
have been
saying, man.
losing for a lot longer than we have.
50 years, bro. 50
Before the
years.
Nets were ever a franchise, the Knicks were losers.
yeah, we were losers. You're right. And I never argued that and I never deny it. Like the way y'all do.
Nah,
Can
you
we
try to
be just as
ignore it
bad
though.
as
You
the
don't
franchise
argue it
this
or
I
season?
don't
deny
Like
it,
never
but you
y'all
ignore
do
that
lose
try to
shit.
more
ignore it.
because
You
y'all been
talking to the
around
wrong
longer.
person, Jay. You talking to the wrong person. Cause you ignore the whole net New Jersey history. So what are you
Because I'm a
talking
Brooklyn
about?
fan.
You don't even acknowledge the Jersey history, Jason. So what are you talking about?
All right, Kevin. Why you keep saying
Yeah,
my whole
let's not
name,
talk
Kevin?
about. Don't
Fuck.
tell me, bro. The fuck,
But
the fuck out of
I
here.
don't give a fuck about Jersey. Why you so what? And
That's still a
Nah,
part of the
chill. You
fucking
good? You gotta
history.
go
but
back.
I
Chill,
don't
bro.
care.
That's
So
still a part of the fucking history.
but you gonna
So
make me care?
I don't have to make you
All
care, but
right
it's still
then.
a
So
part
I'm
of
a
it.
Brooklyn
It's
fan.
still a
That's
part
All
of
it.
right,
it.
but look
It's still
though,
a part
Kev,
of it.
Kev,
The
right?
It's
fuck?
still a part of
Kev,
it,
right?
whether you like
All
it or
right,
not.
Kev.
I don't
I went
care.
back
Like
to.
you care,
I,
but I don't.
That's
I
cool,
went
but it's
back
still
to.
a
Right.
part of
All
it.
right, Kev.
You bring it up
Kev.
every
I fuck
time.
that.
So I'm a Brooklyn
Kev,
fan then.
Kev. Fuck that.
It don't
Kev.
matter. It's
It do
Jersey still
matter.
a part of that history.
Yeah, to
Kev, fuck that
you.
shit.
It is.
To
You
you.
hear me, Kev? Kev,
To
you hear me?
everybody, it's part of the NBA history.
Yeah, but I care
You
Yeah,
hear
about
me,
but
Kev?
Brooklyn.
nothing. Yeah, but
I care
nothing. It's
about
still
Brooklyn
there.
shit. So if that shit ain't happened while I was a fan or what I'm a fan of, I don't care.
That's cool, but
So
it's
you
still a
just
part
got
of it. So
Kev. So you just got
what
to put
up?
them in the You got to put them in the category of a like just a regular like Brooklyn fan, bro. You can't. It is what it is,
It
but
don't matter, bro.
it
But
ain't
the
fuck
Jersey
New
Like
is
like
Jersey,
still.
I
It
bro.
tell
don't
I
matter.
tell you
That's
this.
still
You
a
Bruh,
said
part of
fuck
that
If
New
the
history.
Jersey.
Nets decide
Kev,
to leave and go to the Bronx tomorrow,
You
I
you
am
trying to
not
put
a
us,
Nets fan no more.
Kev, you trying to put us on the same losing tier as y'all, bro. When y'all been around 30 something more years than we have. Y'all been listen.
And I never deny it. but y'all act like y'all winning organization. and
Nah,
y'all
but
not.
Kev, you
All
heard
I
me
said
say.
is
That's what I'm
all I
saying.
said
That's
is
what
we
my
not
point
worse
is.
than the Knicks,
Y'all
bro. That's
act like
all I
y'all a
said.
winning organization, and y'all not a winning
No,
organization.
all I said is that
That's all
we
I'm
not worse
saying.
than the. All I said is we not worse than the Knicks, bro. Like that's
Word.
all I said.
Y'all still a losing organization,
But
just
we
We
like
better
not
than
us.
the
worse than
Knicks
the
though.
Knicks, bro.
No,
So
y'all
like
not.
my thing, yeah, we not worse than the Knicks. We not.
Okay.
Hey
Yeah, I
yo,
say
Kev.
so.
Hey
What's
yo,
up,
Kev.
dude?
All right.
The facts
And
is
in
there.
20
Okay.
in 2017, right? Y'all. That's when it goes back to the time where you said I think it's more than 4 years. You feel me? So y'all beat us 1 year where we never got wins against y'all, but that was the only year. You feel me? After that,
It
it
was a
went.
battle.
It went up. It was two. Yeah, no, we had three. I had one. From that was 2018. But in 20, even before that, when we was in Brooklyn, we won two. Y'all won two in 2015 and 2016. I go lower. Brooklyn won 20 from 2014 to 2015. Brooklyn won every game we played y'all in that year. 2013 to 2014, y'all won three. We won one. But it's like our number is on the top once we get the KD in them. But once you go to New Jersey, uh, Knicks lost. I ain't even about to do that.
So wait, the gap is
It, the
between the
the
Jason
gap
Kidd
is a little
the
bigger than
gap is at the end of
what
the
he said.
Jason Kidd era and at the beginning of the Kevin Durant era.
Yeah, nah, it's not. It's not like what I'm saying is Jason Kidd era had us ahead, and then
We
how he
came
said
back.
it started getting competitive. But
Yeah,
Nets had still, like I said, Nets had kept getting stars and shit like Chris Paul, Kevin Garnett. So we wasn't really losing to them that
Chris
much, bro.
Paul,
Not Chris Paul, Kevin
J-
Garnett, Paul Pierce,
Jason Terry, Paul Pierce.
And Jason Terry and all them niggas when they first. Yeah, not Chris Paul, bro. You know,
Yeah, I get it.
we still had the winning record, but y'all had a year where y'all caught up and y'all won every game. And then after that, we got
I
the
think that
stars
was the
again.
Mellow era,
You
right?
feel me? And then we got the stars. That was like 2018 or 2015, something like that. 2017 or 2018. But if you put it together, right? If you put it like this, right? We have 107 wins. No, 107 wins, and y'all have like 109 or something. No, 100 and it's two lesser. But we only been in the league 40 years, and y'all been in the league 70 something. So them games never don't them shits don't even matter, bro.
Nah, cause that's what you mean. The first when y'all first got here,
No, I'm talking about period. Like y'all been in the league so long that it's like we only add up to a half a season of what y'all got. 70 compared to the 40 years. You feel me? That we've been in the league. Because we only been in the league like 44 years, and the Knicks been in the league 75 or 78.
Since the league started, they was the first team.
But definitely, it was going back and forth early in days. But yeah, and then the Nets took a lot of losses too. So
But that's what Leaf keeps saying. There's no sense in arguing with the Knicks fans.
And
But fuck it, it's a
no, I ain't
rivalry.
arguing. I just
It's a
that's where the
explain.
rivalry,
backyard
man.
wrestling thing come into place, bro. Because we basically arguing like mid shit.
Nah,
Like
Who's the best trash
you got
bag,
some people that feel like how me and
Hefty or
Trash
Glad?
Bag feel against
that's
each other.
basically what it is. Yep. And the glad bag or the hefty.
nah, it don't be that. Trust me.
It definitely be that,
Yo,
bro.
League,
Because
you
if
know
you
what it
Who's
is,
the
League?
best
I'm gonna
trash
tell you what
bag?
it is, League. You know, this shit is built up for the past 4 years. I just met you recently, so there's a lot of shit that a lot of back and forth between me, So Greasy, Jay, and Big Fan Breezy off of YouTube. So that's why it is the way it is.
But past 4
You're
years,
just
y'all been
now
thinking y'all
starting to
gonna win
see
every game
what's
and get
going.
y'all ass kicked.
We did what?
Oh yeah, that's because it's on YouTube, bro. Niggas be on Facebook all day
See,
going
that's the
at it,
thing.
bro.
Like you don't
Yeah,
see a
my
lot of the
bad,
shit
bro.
that be going on.
I be on Facebook just doing mad shit, bro. I ain't ever gonna
It's
hold it,
everybody
bro.
in the comment section having a mid
So
off in the
we be
motherfucking
going.
bounce
So we
house
be
and shit.
going. We've been going at each other for the past, I would say, 3
Especially
years.
especially Fresh Tag. I was trying to figure out what Fresh Tag was talking about. He said I was emotional or some shit like that. I don't know what he was talking about.
Like,
Like,
why am I
Yo, and
emotional?
it be yo.
I can't
Yeah.
be emotional about it, bro. Like, because the thing is, bro, like until one team actually do something worth talking about in this millennium, or in the playoffs against each other, that's when the real
what
rivalries really
all I be
started.
Yo,
saying
that's
is
all I was saying, Leak. That's what I all been trying to say,
Like,
Leak. That
y'all
to
like,
also
me,
bro,
trying
to
y'all
me,
also
I need us
trying
listen.
to
to,
say
like, can
y'all
we have
better
an
than us
argument
though
when the
and
Knicks
shit.
and the Nets are in the
Hold
conference
up. Can
finals,
I
bro,
say
playing
real
each other?
quick? My shit is
That's
gonna
what
be
I'm
fast.
coming out.
Yo, bro, this is all I try to say, Leaf. To me, rivals is the rivals that we used to have with the Pacers. That we hated each other. Fucking Reggie Miller killed us in like fucking 8 seconds, and then put up the choke sign on, the choke fucking shit on us. Like we hated fucking the Pacers. Then it was the Heat with the scuffle, fighting with them and all that, and then it was the Bulls killing us every fucking year. So to me,
That
when I hear
bullshit wasn't a
rival,
rivalry.
when I
That
read
that that the Bulls was not a rivalry. I'm
that
sorry.
was a rivalry to me.
No,
We
it
was
wasn't.
losing to them all the time,
Y'all
bro.
was
That means it
stinking.
wasn't a rivalry because they was
We was,
stomping a mud hole in y'all
yeah,
niggas every single
but
time.
not. No, they wasn't a stomp in the mud hole, but it was. We was
The
going back and
games might have
forth
been
every
competitive,
year.
bro. But
They
listen,
was
the
ripping the
history
It was a
soul
tells
out
us.
y'all
competitive
Timbs.
series, but we always faced each other. That's the point I'm trying to make. Yeah, they won all those battles, but we were still there, meeting them every time, and trying. Every series was competitive. It
The
was a
Starks
fight
was
all the time.
ass.
Even though the Knicks got washed, but it is what it is. We used to wash the Nets back then, and then y'all came back and washed us. It happens. You know what I mean? Now it's our turn to wash y'all again. That's all.
Nah, it's y'all turn to get washed.
There you go,
Nah, that's
trying
not
there you did
happening, bro.
there you go, try to put the elevator to the
That's
next floor and try
that's
to
where he
leave
be
us in the
trying to
Yo,
bottom.
y'all
slide
got
that shit and
See,
slide
I
in.
ha-
it
I'm,
wasn't
I'm,
two
I'm I'm
lucky
just
ass games
confident. You
right
there
know
you
after
that's
go,
right
try
all.
to put
before
the
they
elevator to
started.
the next floor and try to leave us at the
Y'all
bottom, bro. Like
literally.
it's cool, bro. I understand it, bro. Like it's all laughing semantics, bro. But trust me when I tell you, bro. Like, listen, this city, and when I say this city, I mean Brooklyn. I don't mean nowhere else, bro. Like, I mean, because Brooklyn is one of the largest cities in the world. Everybody, and for those that don't know that, that's watching, bro, look it up. But when listen, when it finally when the dust is all settled, bro, like when who's hosting a Larry O'Brien before the other, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about you or Buddy over there on KVN or anybody else, bro, talking about what the Knicks did in some year, bro, a long time ago. I don't want to hear it, bro. Like it's gonna be over then, bro. Like, so all I'm saying is, man, listen,
Listen, if
start.
y'all win a title before us, I'm man. I'm always man enough to come here. I will come here first and congratulate y'all, cause I'm not like that.
I want
I
to hear
don't.
that shit. Uh,
I'm
Nah,
not
I
like
ain't
that.
gonna lie.
oh
If
If the
it's
man,
Knicks
time,
win the
hold
title, I'm
up,
still
whoa,
gonna be
whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa.
if y'all
Let's not
do it,
do
I
that.
might
Here we
I
go
might
again.
do it.
See, this is my thing. This is my thing. When Cam Thomas killed us in the Garden, what did I do? I went live on Breezy page and I
Bro, I
congratulated
gave
y'all.
you your props about Jalen Brunson too, bro. I do it all the time.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not a hater, bro. When y'all
But
beat us,
then
I'm
niggas
not
call
here
me a Jalen Brunson hater. I don't know why. Well, I be giving
Instead of
niggas some good
because
Jalen
I
props.
Brunson,
feel like
I
because
don't
I
Nah,
hate
feel
nothing
like
nah,
a
about
nah,
little
that
bit.
Jalen
that's
Brunson. I
Jason
just think
Tucker. He the
my
Yo,
JTT
my
stop
my
is
thing.
calling
Jason.
my
He's
whole
a
name
hater.
Frazzle Tazzle. The fuck, nigga?
You said stop
Relax
calling my
yourself,
whole
man.
name.
You relax yourself. Just say Jay or so goddamn.
Bro, relax, bro. It's
You
what
relax. What
happened.
the fuck?
You act, you act like
Frazzle
I didn't
Taz.
even know we was talking about the whole time, bro. I was
you,
just
you
like,
you
Right.
forget. I
You hear
think he
these
talking to
niggas?
you
Frazzle
on
Taz.
Facebook,
Goddamn.
not
I
YouTube,
really did.
Jason. That's why you need to relax, bro.
What you said?
All right.
I said you forget. I'm used to talking to you on Facebook all the time, not YouTube. You gotta
Yeah,
relax,
but
bro.
even there, like, just relax.
Relax,
Like,
bro.
after my
Relax,
name,
bro.
stop
Hey,
calling my,
bro,
stop
Hey
calling my
yo, I
name
think
all
his
the
name
time.
Jason Tucker on Facebook, but he got mad already.
listen, this is why I call the shit.
Yeah,
This is
heated
why.
yeah, heat
But
over
Jay,
little shit like that.
Jay, this is why I call this shit
What?
backyard wrestling, bro. Because we basically just making something out of it, bro. Like out of the little small things, bro. Like, and we
Nah,
know
bro.
I
this
will
shit
say
is
this
very
though.
small, bro.
I
It's
will say
very
this
very
though.
small.
It's two people in here that got best with me. Make sure y'all know, Breezy. I know you hear this. I know your mic muted. Make sure you get them 45
Who
with it.
mic muted, bro? My shit never
No,
muted.
he said
I
breathe.
said Breezy, not
Oh,
you, bro.
He said,
Breezy
oh.
do sound.
Well,
Yeah,
Breezy.
I'm here for the smoke,
y'all
nigga.
sound the same.
bruh,
I
I'm
said
telling you, bruh,
Breezy, not
this
I'm
shit is
here for the
basically
smoke too.
Hofstra versus
Just
Rutgers
you
Breezy.
make sure you
University,
have that
bruh. Like
bread
I'm
ready
telling
too.
you,
I don't
man.
want to hear none
Bro,
of that
my
shit.
money
Yo,
always
Leaf
right.
though, you gotta understand, bro.
Always
You
right.
gotta understand, Leaf. You wasn't. I don't know if you in Greasy group on
Exactly.
Facebook.
There's a
Nah,
lot of
nah, I'm
history
not.
that you don't know
Nah,
about.
see,
That's
but
why
that's
you
what
say
I'm saying. This shit go back, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of losing that y'all kept saying y'all was going to be winning, and then y'all.
That's what
That's
I
All
it.
right.
understand. It's a
Nah.
lot of
It
Ever
ain't.
since
It
the
ain't
losing.
that.
That's
podcast started, it was
Jay,
8-0
Jay.
Yeah,
losing,
we
what I
did do a lot of
10
losing.
and
We
Jay,
lost
0.
out in the
I
whole team.
understand. I understand it greatly how it started, bro. So see, somebody said some shit about the Knicks. Then the Knicks fan came up in there and said some shit about them. And then now it's a whole big ass back and forth. It's basically a mid off, bro, for the next five,
Nah,
10 minutes,
Breezy knew
and you're
what he was
carrying the
doing.
whole video.
He added Nick fans to his group to try to start a rival. That's what he did, and
Uh,
that's what he did.
I want to, I want to say this shit.
He
You
added a
know what I
bunch
want
of
to
Nick
say this
fans.
shit
That's
started.
how I didn't.
I
Yo,
think
check it. I met Breezy.
I think it started on Facebook. I think it started on
No,
Twitter with that Knicks tape shit, bro. Like
nah.
I really do.
It didn't. It started this way, right? I was doing a recap after a Nick game because T Town was doing Nick recaps on Instagram. That's how I met Breezy. Breezy told me he had a page, whatever. We was talking our shit during it, and then Breezy got kicked out, and then he added me to his group. And from there, that's how it started, bro. It's been nonstop ever since, bro. I kid you not. That's why Jason is laughing right
Word,
now.
I met everybody on that nigga page.
I'm just
They,
laughing because the story sound funny.
I'm saying, but you know it's true because Jason's been a part of it.
I'm
I ain't
just
gonna hold you. I
laughing.
got blocked
He
by a
been a
few
part of
people
it.
when
He
they
been a
started.
part of my lives. He been a part of a lot of fucking back and forth posts,
Yo,
comments, and all that stuff, bro.
cause this shit is funny.
Nah, it is. It's funny. It's fun. It's cool. That's how I met y'all niggas. And I met y'all in person, so it's personal a little bit. And at the end of the day, to me, this is fun, but it's just
Man,
that's
I
how we
can't wait
start.
till this damn season start, bro.
Right,
Like
when the
this
season
shit
Yeah,
getting
starts.
on my damn nerves, bro.
I'm just waiting to
That's what I'm
collect. You
talking
know what
about.
I mean? Tell Breezy,
I know you waiting to collect something, bro. Like, but listen,
tell Breezy send that this way, man. I don't know, man.
Price tag gonna be sick
but
as hell.
What you
if you
bet
trying to
Breezy
front the
up?
Listen, if
Knicks on
that's
your
Breezy
the
don't bet.
case,
collection, bro, you gonna be waiting a minute, bro. I'm telling
how
you.
you say?
I said you
Price
bet
tag gonna
Actually,
Breezy
be
it
up. He
sick
wasn't the
don't
as
bet.
case.
hell.
Ask Brandon Wright what happened last year. Ask your fellow Nets fan what happened last year when he bet.
I don't know who the hell
It didn't
Brandon Wright
happen.
is, bro.
It
Brandon
didn't
Wright.
happen. It didn't happen. So, but
Bro,
you saw the post in
you
the group that I posted
you ain't
that
bet
he
you
paid
ain't
his
bet
bet.
in the beginning of the season when they played your ass.
Bro,
I
that
don't
bet was
care,
from the
bro.
beginning. That bet was from way before the season even started. That bet happened. So it
Yeah,
wasn't no
okay.
middle of the season bet. That bet was agreed upon before the season started, weeks before the season started. I don't do nothing mid-season like that. It ain't no making a bet mid-season on something like
Well,
that.
just have that shit ready when we make it to
Man,
45 plus.
my money ready right now. Stop
Have
playing.
that shit ready, man.
I don't play with games with that. If I make a bet, I got mine. You heard? Y'all just make sure y'all got y'all.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Nigga, I
I
got
mean,
mine right now. I don't play
so
like
hold
that.
on.
I
Let me
don't
ask
play
you,
like that.
Fresh.
You
Let me
bet
What you
this
ask
want
you.
to
nigga
ask
something,
me, G?
Breezy?
Go ahead. What you want to ask me?
Yo, Fresh says, let me ask you, because I know
Where you
you're a
come
man of your
from,
word,
bro?
and
What the
I,
fuck?
s- I seen you doing clips of suggesting what some people should do with the bets. So I want to ask, were you making Nick fans money or was you losing their money?
Knicks fans was making money with me last year.
Well, do you bet against the Knicks to make the money?
Betting on the Knicks to win, yes.
Oh, all right.
He said betting on the Knicks to win, bro. Like
What you
this
be
is
Yeah,
what
playing
he
like
was
some sort
doing
of
he was
parlay?
doing little
It be some
clips.
sort
It
of
was
future
shorts.
parlay or something?
Tell him about your
Bro,
shorts,
I
Fries.
have
Tell him about your shorts, boss.
bro, I have whole betting segments where I give out my suggestions on sure best bets for certain games, for the Knicks games,
Yeah.
on certain players scoring certain amount of points, prop bets, all of that, bro.
So
And my
so
bets
when
be hitting. Ask my boy Kev.
Yeah, he do be doing it.
Ask my boy Kev.
and you do that. You do
in
that
I
shit
got
this
December
receipts.
season.
I
20th,
can show you in my
December 20th, you
FanDuel. I
making a
got
bet?
winning.
You making a bet December 20th?
Yeah, I'm making a bet.
If
Who
he
you
do
gonna
that
bet
shit,
on?
if he do that shit this year, he gonna be lining niggas up, bro. I'm telling you.
Don't bet on the Knicks
FanDuel
to
gonna
win
be
that
lining
game.
up. I ain't worried about lining niggas up. FanDuel got money for me. That's where I'm at. They
Money.
got the
Nah,
money
I
for
already
me.
know. Yeah, I'm hip, bro. Like, but
You know what I'm
listen,
saying? It ain't even a jab against nobody when I
Yo,
say
as a
that
matter of
either.
fact, I
I'm
think we
just
should
saying,
do
like,
a
I'm a bet on FanDuel.
we should do a fucking what you call it, a fantasy NBA league.
What you mean?
that
Like,
shit is hard to keep up with, bro. Like, cause niggas is sitting out every now and again, bro. Like, football is much easier. I ain't gonna hold you.
But
Yeah,
football could be a carousel like that too, bro. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up, Lee. It's I won 2 years in a row playing on NFL.com in the fantasy leagues, bro. I had to hit the waiver wire constantly, bro. And I'm not even exaggerating. I had to really be on some study up everybody in the waiver wire and pick
Definitely.
them up. You know what
But
I'm saying?
nah, I understand that, but you at least got a week in advance to prepare because the game is a Sunday to Sunday, or like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
like
True,
NBA
but
games and
sometimes
shit.
it could be right before the game start. That person get injured, and then you fucked, and then you want short term to try and get somebody in that slot in within like an hour
yeah,
or two. You know what I'm saying? And
that's
it happens.
that's where the crazy shit start, bro. Like because that could really like usually people try to make that mistakes with like with the betting, bro. Like especially
yeah, I
on NBA
usually I don't
games.
know do all that shit on
Yeah,
app.
you
Shit.
know, on NBA games it's a little bit much. It's a little bit much harder, but at least you got the parlays to like to fall back on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like you got the parlays to fall back on, and then once you hit the parlays, bro, like then you get just make like an advanced bet on some other shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But like but football is easy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna line these pockets up for football this year. I ain't gonna bullshit.
listen, I ain't gonna lie. I was fortunate to win them 2 years in a row on that NFL.com fantasy league because one of my old friends from high school invited me to his league. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, that first year I was doing my homework and shit, got lucky. I made it to the playoffs. The first round, I upset the higher seed and then beat the number 2 seed to win the championship. It was because that waiver wire, bro. Like, yo, if it wasn't for that waiver wire, bro, it was some games niggas was having 0 points on like 3 spots, bro. End up losing because niggas get injured during the game or right before the game. Like,
Right before the
you know what I'm
game, yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
somebody get hurt on the first play. You know how it goes. It happens. Somebody could get hurt on the
Should
first play,
definitely be
sit out
like
the
that.
whole
yo,
game, and it just be a whole
I had a
dog.
guy in one league drop Todd Gurley when he was at his best. And I was like, wow. I was like, and I needed a running back so bad at that time. I'm like, damn, bro, my second running back that I had was trash. I forget who was it that I had. This dude, we had money on that
Hold on, let me
league.
go charge this phone.
I'm like, yo,
Mhm.
this dude dropped Todd Gurley when he was one of the best running backs in the
All right,
league. I
leave later,
couldn't
leave.
believe that shit, bro.
Word. Todd Gurley. But you gotta remember, I think he was dealing with like a knee injury at that time or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
it
he
was
was.
before that. It was before that.
Yo, but hold on. Before I close out, I just want to ask the panel the question. I answered the question how I became a fan of basketball. I wanted to ask Kevin Frastas and Jay. Whoever first, it don't matter.
Uh,
How'd y'all become a fan of basketball? Like how did it start?
you want to go first, Prize or Jay?
I mean, it's up to y'all. I don't care. I'll go first.
Man, I
I
grew up in
mean,
that style. Like
I,
you gotta
Um,
play basketball in the style. There's basketball courts everywhere.
True. True.
I
That's
ain't,
what I
I
said
ain't
too.
going I ain't gonna lie to you. Rest in peace, my mom's. Know what I mean? It was 1993. I was sitting with her as a youngin. She turned on the Knicks game because me personally, I'm a connoisseur of sports. Period. Like I love all sports. Period. Like I could sit and watch golf all day long. People be like, "Yo, how the fuck you could watch golf? It's mad boring." But that's just how the game of golf is. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch all sports, bro. Like I could sit and watch sports all day. But like it's sitting with moms, the Knicks on TV. It used to be the ritual for me. You know what I'm saying? Like
All
when the
right.
Knicks game come
Respect.
on, I would sit down with my moms, me and her smoke a spliff, and we'll watch the Knicks
Yo, that's
game.
what's up. Yeah,
Nah, I'm
yeah.
keeping it a buck
No,
with
I
y'all.
love
Like
this
for real.
story, man. No, shout to Fries Task, man. This is a great story, man.
Like,
Serious.
like for real. Like all jokes aside, I'm not even saying it to be funny. Like this is some real shit. I always used to sit with my moms and watch sports, bro. Especially the Knicks, the Yankees, and the Giants. You know what I mean? Those
All
are my
right.
teams.
That's
But that's how I became a Knicks fan.
Nah, shout out to you, Fries Task. That's real.
Appreciate it.
What about you, Kev?
Me, my pops is the one that introduced me to the Knicks. He the one that used to tell me the
It's funny
history.
because he got my picture up there, man. Now go ahead, though.
Yeah, yo, my pops is the one. He the one like he told me how he couldn't even watch them on TV. He had to hear them through the radio when they was in a championship. So that's how I became a.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yup, yup.
Yeah,
That
nah,
Damn.
I'm right here. Yeah, nah, I
yup.
don't know who that in the background.
What?
I don't know what they talking about, but yeah, nah, your pops got you into the Knicks
The
watching.
radio, bro?
Yeah, bro. Yup. That ass. And my
That's
and if you meet my pops in person, he'll tell you the same shit. He'll tell you, bro. That's how long, bro. So that's how I got introduced to like loving basketball and watching the Knicks.
nah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
But oh, shout to Marlon in the building. I was about to close out, but
Yo,
shout to you, Marlon.
shout out my guy Marlon. You already know, man. That's why they call me the Parlay Lord, man. You know what it is.
So okay, what's your parlay look like for December 20th? Last question before we leave out. What's your parlay look like on December 20th? Talk to you.
I don't know. I can't really. You see, here's the thing. When I do a parlay for the game, right, especially a game that's going to be at that point in the season, it's going to be based off of the couple of games leading up to that. Because one of the most important things with players when you're betting is their momentum and how they playing coming into a game. So that's a factor that I'm going to look at when I'm making my bet.
Okay.
So I'm not
That's
just gonna randomly say, "Oh, I could just pick what's going to happen to bet." No, I'm gonna make
Whatever
a more
momentum
calculated
Bunsen
bet.
got coming into that game, we trying to take that momentum right on that
Well,
day.
I mean,
I know
We
y'all
trying to
tried
we
the
trying to
last
make him
time.
have a whole
you can
different day.
try,
Y'all
you
tried the
can
last
try,
two times. It
but
didn't
we'll see
work
how
Yo,
out.
it goes.
no,
Cause
look,
y'all got a
I
bunch of
give y'all
different
those
players
last
guarding
two
him.
games. Y'all got them
The
last two
first
I'm
two
not.
games.
I'll
Look,
give
look,
you.
look,
The
look,
Y'all
look,
first
look,
don't
two
look,
I'll
look.
give
realize
you.
y'all don't
Look,
realize y'all played us 2 days
I'm
and
I'm
2
not
weeks
talking
after
about
we
the
got
last two
4 new
games. I'm
starters.
talking
Yeah,
about
If
but
y'all
fresh
didn't
start.
do that,
Look,
hold up.
y'all
look,
terrible.
Listen,
look,
Jay.
Jay. I'm talking
That's
a
not
fresh
true though.
start right
Hold on,
now. I
wait.
Hold
That's
don't
up.
not
care
true
about
though.
the
What I
last
said.
two
Y'all
games.
played us 2 days and 2 weeks after we got
I'm
4 new starters. If y'all
I'm
didn't do
talking
that, what y'all
about
did, y'all terrible.
I'm
See, but
talking about
listen.
talk to him.
new
Go
season
ahead,
coming
Fraz.
up.
Go
I
ahead.
don't care about that. I'm talking
That's
about
what y'all
this
just
new
brought up.
season coming up. Y'all got a bunch of new players. Y'all got
Yeah,
new
but we got a
people
whole
guarding Brunson.
preseason. We got mad time before we get to that
Yeah,
game, so I think
I
we'd be
want to
good by
rebuttal.
then. No?
I want to
It's
rebuttal.
the
well,
25th game of the season that
Yeah, I
we
think we'd be good
y'all
by
should
then.
be good by then. Y'all should be good by then.
Listen,
The
Yeah, that's
25
what I'm
games.
thinking. It
only
should be
reason
equal
why
by then.
the
Like
reason
it's
why
equal playing field.
I
Them
always say
them 2 games
because
was not equal. Y'all should have
Okay.
did that. Y'all was supposed to do that.
Yeah, but at the
We
end
should
of
have
the
some
day,
chemistry by then.
at the end of the day though, the energy was different when y'all got the trade. Y'all still was talking about y'all was
No,
busting our ass, y'all was gonna beat us, and we was trash this. I
That's
seen the
very
live, bro.
true.
I seen the
That's
live. I
very
no,
seen
true.
right,
it.
because we was just going off the high
I
hopes that
seen
we've
that.
been
That's
beating
very
y'all, so
true.
it was gonna keep happening.
Right,
Because
and
shit, we
y'all
beat
said
y'all
y'all
with
was
the
gonna
bench,
destroy it.
so we
And
figured,
then leading up to the game, y'all said y'all was gonna wash us as well.
yeah, that's what
So
we thought.
so
I'm telling you that. Like,
okay, so but that's where all this comes from. So when y'all
yo,
say,
but
"Oh
y'all
yeah,"
told us y'all was gonna
but
beat us every game leading up
no,
to 8 straight losses.
but listen,
So
Jay.
we was wrong
That's
for
Before
a
that.
that,
fact, Jay. That's a
but
But
fact.
y'all
listen,
was supposed to do that though.
but listen,
That's what I'm
Jay.
trying to say.
My point is that there was no talking about. There's no chemistry. These guys
Yes, it
haven't played.
was. Yes, it
No,
was.
there
Don't lie.
wasn't. No,
Don't
there
lie.
wasn't.
Yes, it
No, there
was.
wasn't. None of that was
Yo,
talked
you
about.
lying, Cav.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying because I don't remember that.
Yo, everybody was saying, "Oh, y'all, we gonna beat y'all, but if y'all win, it's because of no chemistry." And y'all was like, "We don't want to hear no if. We don't want to hear no ifs."
There
You
was
know
no
that
talk
you know
about
it sounds familiar, man.
there was no talk about that because I would be out. If
Everybody
not,
was
I
saying
would agree
if
with
y'all
you
win,
because I don't
because
lie. I would
everybody was
agree with you
shaky,
because I'm a fair person, bro. And
but
if
it
I
was
know
a
you
good.
said it, I would agree with you. But if I know you didn't say it, I know I didn't. There was no energy about cohesiveness and people gelling, and there was none of that. It
That's
was we
that.
washing the Knicks
So
because they trash. That's what
you
it was.
telling me, you telling me we just traded KD and Kyrie, got 4 new starters, and some of them wasn't role players on their other team, and we ain't have no shakiness. We was just like, yeah, we
Listen,
better than
I'm
ever
just
now.
going off the energy y'all was giving
Come
us.
on,
That's
man.
all. You
That
know what
don't
I
even
mean?
sound right.
It I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I remember. I
All
remember
right,
it clearly.
you got a selective remembering.
Nah, I don't. I smoke a lot of weed, but my memory be sharp. My memory pretty sharp, and if I know I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong.
The magic number is 45. You heard?
What's that?
45. The
45
number
wins?
of wins needed for Breezy to win the bet. That's the magic number.
I'm surprised Breezy
45.
made that bet. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
I'm surprised too.
45
Breeze on the
and
I'm
bet list.
surprised he made that
37.
bet. I ain't gonna hold you.
So the Nets got to win 45.
We gotta
Yes.
win
And do
I,
the
45.
Knicks?
I
What
have
the Knicks got to do? Is it
no,
or
it's
it's just the
this
Nets
is the
bet?
bet.
It's just the Nets.
It's a straight bet. It's just a
Just the
straight bet.
Nets.
It's 45 wins. That's it. The Nets get 45 wins, Breezy wins the money. If the Nets do not get 45 wins, I win the money. Straight bet. That's all it is. There's no added conditions, none of that.
Nah,
I don't do things
I
like
would
that.
have put an
I
added
just
Knicks
give up straight bet.
stipulation in
How
there.
many wins you got the Mad, Jay?
I don't
I
even
got
know.
straight bet.
I got.
I got you.
Let me see the first 10 games and I'll tell you.
Because it's
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Because that makes more sense. I'm not gonna come like I already see. I'm going off of last year, and then I'm going off of what they did with DiVincenzo. So I think I could. I think I could. We could win more games than last year. That's just me, right?
Yeah,
But in the for the Brooklyn Nets, when you say it, I'm like okay because it's still you still got to see what happens to
yeah,
see.
because the way
You
we
yeah,
ended the season was crazy, but
yeah,
it was different energy on the team, and maybe if Jock Ball get a whole preseason with his guys and set some shit up,
that's
it could
fair.
look good, or it could come out looking terrible. I don't
That's
know.
fair.
definitely.
That's fair, bro. That's fair. That's
Definitely.
what I be trying to tell Breezy. That's all I be trying to tell Breezy.
But I do think we got a capability of being an elite defensive team. If they let Cam Thomas off the loose, he'd be the only nigga that's a bucket. That's what I was
Well,
telling them earlier.
well, Dennis Smith could also be a liability for y'all because he got a long injury list. You know what I'm saying? Like his
Who's
shit
that?
looking like Kate. Dennis Smith
Dennis Smith
Jr.
Jr.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
His injury report looking like KD's damn near. That shit look like a rap
Nah, but
sheet, bro.
he was fairly healthy last year.
He was, but he had a couple of injuries that did like keep him out. He had a toe injury, I believe, and then he had something else. I think it was an ankle or a knee or one of them shits. I'm not sure exactly which one it was, but
I know
I
it's a
mean,
strong hope, but I'm hoping for Ben Simmons to actually be healthy.
yo,
And
I mean, listen, listen, and I'm gonna be the first to tell you because I've seen people go through it, bro. Back injury is one of the toughest
Yo, I
injuries
already
to
know.
deal with.
I already
You
know.
know
Yo,
what I mean?
the best of them. It's the best of them. Larry
Word.
Bird, we could forget it. I was trying to. I remember I had this conversation with Jaffe. I was trying to tell him. I said, "Yo, those back injuries, man. They fuck up the best of players, bro. Like Tracy McGrady, Yao Ming. You know,
Word.
those
But he's
guys.
saying he good. So if he actually is good and comes out being good, I think
Yo,
he
hold on. I just want to say this. I'm asking Kevin Fresh. As far as comparisons and pause explosiveness, when you got Larry Johnson, what he did with Charlotte, and then when he got to the Knicks, you see how he changed his game because of the back injury.
Yup. I know. I remember Larry.
Yeah.
Larry Johnson was a
Huh?
monster in Charlotte. When
Yeah.
once he fucked his back up, it was a dub.
Yeah. He had like you could see the difference in the game once that shit happened. It was like that's not the same guy no more. He probably will never look the same. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he fell off once he got the back. He had to change. Remember how explosive he was, like Zion Williamson, like that.
Yeah. When he
Right.
got downhill,
My mom.
he was hard to stop in the paint when he got
Yeah, there was
downhill.
nobody
Boy.
fucking with
Hmm.
him. But then when he got the back injury, it kind of like it slowed him down, bro. That's why once
Bro,
somebody got a back injury and they start having surgery towards it, I'm like, oh man, that's
Yeah.
not good,
That's
bro.
what it gets ugly, man. Cause
Yup.
then
bro,
you gotta
his jump shot is still gonna be broke.
But I
yeah.
will say this: I've seen pictures of him. He do look like he
Oh
put in
my
some
god.
work.
Oh my, bro,
Listen, Barry,
he's
it is what it
fooling
is.
the
I
whole,
know you don't want to hear that, bro,
bro.
but
He's
I
fooling,
can't
bro,
be it is what it
bro.
is,
He's
bro.
fooling the
And that's all I'm
whole
saying. That's all I'm saying.
NBA game, bro.
I'm
yo,
not
he
saying
about to
anything
have
else.
KD on lock whenever
All
he
I'm
come to
saying
Brooklyn.
is that
Oh my
that would be
god.
crazy because I think KD left because of Ben Simmons.
Dead
Probably.
ass.
And
You
Kyrie,
right.
I think Kyrie requested that money because of Ben
Good,
Simmons.
man.
I
Cause
think so too.
yo, tell the truth. If you are busting your ass for a team trying to do something, and you see another nigga on the bench just sitting there making more money than you guaranteed, wouldn't you be tight?
Yeah, I don't blame Kyrie for asking for his money. You know what I mean?
I
I just
get it,
think
but I also
I
get the
just
fact that
think
he should have
that
signed his contract when KD signed his.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with that. I
Like
think
he
he
should
should
have
have did
signed
the
it
Nets
then.
a little. I think he should have did the Nets better than that. But this is what I'm. This is
Who?
why I don't
KD or
like
Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
But the Nets should
Kyrie.
have did him better. It's both, bro.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why
I think they fucked up with the whole list, and he had to do all that bullshit.
it was a
I
lot
feel
of
like
shit.
I feel like they should have. When it comes to that, though, I give Kyrie all the respect because I think the Nets, as a franchise, and if you making this guy because Kyrie's supposed to be the face of the franchise, you should have had his back. I
Yeah.
would have been
That's a fact.
as an organization, I would have been blaming the person that made that whatever content that was, you know, that related to the issue you know, instead of blaming Kyrie. That was stupid. And I think that's what kind of pushed Kyrie away as well. That's another thing.
Yo, I think Mark Cuban is handling Kyrie way better than Josiah has ever.
Yeah, but Mark Cuban is a smart, he knows business
Yeah,
wise, basketball wise. I mean, that dude is he's fucking real smart, bro. You know. And you gotta understand people, bro. I don't think like Joe Shot and them guys understood Kyrie like that. I don't think there was a real bond there.
man, Josiah is a liar, and I was about to.
Hey, listen, I don't like James Dolan
Nah,
either. So
Josiah is a liar, man, because he said his religion is winning, and then he did everything but try to make us win.
Just remember, Breezy, Knicks fans gave you them wins July 1st, man. Got nothing but love for you, my guy. But just remember, make sure that jumper right, man. I got you all day.
yo, we need to link up. We need to link up and find an indoor park, an
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
indoor
wait, wait,
basketball
wait.
court.
Yeah,
hold up. Wait, Breezy. I need you to unmute yourself to answer this question for a second, if you can hear me, bro. All
Yeah, I
right?
can hear you. Go
Because at
ahead.
the end of the day, you gotta give me credit because I was hitting you with some crazy passes that day on July 1st. You mixed some of them shots, bro. But
Oh
you
yeah,
see how they was doubling me off, and I'm just looking out the corner of my eye, I'm just hitting you with precise passes. Like, okay, like, yeah, word.
yeah, nah. It was fun, man. Again, I just think it's our job to stay consistent so we could play more basketball, man. But it was a lot of fun, man. I was glad you pulled up, man. It made it special that you pulled up from PA. All facts.
Nah, but just remember, I came and did what I said I was gonna do. I put in the work. It wasn't just me talking in the videos before the thing. You gotta understand something. I've been playing ball for over 20 years. Know what I mean? I know my skill set. I know what I'm capable of on the court. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm the best guy on the court. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just
yeah.
saying I know I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna leave it all out there on the court. I'm gonna give it my best every game. And that's the type of player I am.
Nah, all facts, man. Listen, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I don't know, but we've been talking, and the more we do these podcasts, where we all jump on, we talk more about it. Shit, we could how you say structure
Hey
it better.
yo,
Structure it,
hey
gotta put it
yo,
together more. So
jump
that's what
on
it
the
is
crazy
right
though.
now, man. But yo, listen, man. We ain't really get to the FIBA and the movies part. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to jump on earlier, and just for what it's worth, man, y'all could jump
Hey
in my
yo,
y'all could jump in the chat and say like, "Yo, a good time is this. I want to talk about this." I'm always looking forward to talk about other stuff. And we ain't got no basketball for a whole nother month, man. We rocking out though, man. Shout to the whole panel, man. Shout out to Kev. Shout out to This Is Jay. Shout out to Fry. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to the chat. I see you, Marlon. I see you, Brock. Work. I see you, League Bremer. League Bremer. He went and posted an IG picture like, "Yeah, I really know him, man. Stop playing." That was dope. But yeah, man, shout out to the whole chat. Shout out to all the other fans, but I think Nets fans are the best fans. I know how I go.
that's cap. That's cap.
They
Man,
gotta show up at the event and
yeah,
help
every
you
time
out.
I do
That's
that,
what
they
they
try to
gotta
close
do.
out the show. I gotta go another 10 minutes on why Nets fans is the best fans.
No, Nets
Nah.
fans are the best fans statistically.
Nah,
But
Yeah,
the
the
Nick
worst
Knicks
fans,
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 because they
They
didn't show
gotta
up to the
show up.
damn park.
Nick fans always.
Yo, man, I
Knicks
gotta
fans is just
appreciate y'all,
crazy.
man. Yeah, have a good night, y'all.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Big fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N-B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N-B.